Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. This is Lauren. Let's start over, shall we? Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. We're glad you're with us. I'm a little excited. There's a lot going on today, but not to be topped by the fact that we have an incredible, incredible week ahead. It's not just about Monday and what we have tonight. It is about the very, very, very special gem mini-series that we're doing. We have a debut for you literally every show this week. It is so exciting. I am like beside myself here. We are thrilled that you're with us. We've got extremely limited items, and that's not unusual, but in what you're going to see in these debuts, we actually have 1 and 2 and 3 of pieces. So tonight, we're actually going to kick off with our first of our gem debut mini-series. They're all stones you've never seen on the air before, but what's really, really exciting is the fact that they're some of the most incredible rare stones in the world. We've got one opportunity for a collector. It is going to be a huge value. We'll bring that up at the top of next hour. So tonight, and we're going to try to save a little surprise here for you, not tell you exactly what it is till we get into it, but of course it is also a holiday today, Juneteenth, so we hope you had a wonderful day. Hopefully you've had a little extra time to celebrate, relax, enjoy, but also, hey now, it's a big day in TVON family world. Jessica's birthday is today, so if you're lucky enough to get to speak to her tonight, be sure and wish her a happy birthday. She's with us, so that we can all have a good time together and do a little partying, okay? And we also have amazing values. It's not just about the brand new stone. I almost said it. I almost just blurted it out. I'm so thrilled we have this great rare gem. I've never even sold it before. I've never actually even seen one or held one before, but also we've got a lot of great values. I will say this is a highlight kind of day where we're going to see some of our best of the best. It is going to be amazing, amazing values. I just wish there was a little more quantity on things. We've got one of a kinds as usual. So when you see something that you love, you might want to just dial in on the early side, okay? It's going to be the best thing you can do tonight, I promise you. We've got wheels that are discounted. We've got brand new items, great new designs. We're actually going to see a fire opal with pink diamonds. It's really gorgeous. We have a morganite with pink diamonds. We have a okay, you guys love the Evil Eye style. We're going to bring you an Evil Eye in turquoise and a necklace. It's really affordable. And then we also have a brand new designer style that's actually a heart and a cross together in one ring. So really looking forward to bringing that to you and a lot more. So I hope that you're ready to do some shopping and some saving and requesting if you have anything you'd like to see at all. We'll help you out with that. But again, it's all going to be Monday, let's see, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. We're going to see a brand new gem every night. So coming up top of the hour, if you want to gather your friends, get your gem collecting family members and friends gathered together, top of the hour, 8 o'clock Pacific time, we'll show that to you. And it's very exciting. So it's really cool. I'll give you a little hint as we go. It's this one's out of Brazil. I know that doesn't narrow it down much because Brazil is a gem hub, but we're going to see that coming up in just a little bit. So make sure you stay with us. Yellow diamond earrings are here. We even have a pink and yellow diamond earring that's going to start us off in the first couple of minutes, and even some really nice reductions on pieces that you've seen before that are now reduced to an all-time low, and that's going to be a lot of fun. So are you ready to get started? We've got an amazing Monday. Great to have y'all with us, and as we celebrate, gosh, I hope everyone had a wonderful Father's Day as well yesterday. I know we were here together celebrating, but if you were not able to join us, we hope you've had a wonderful time. So let's get started with a beautiful morganite. This is so bright and clean and stunning, and it's item number 9194. I'm pretty excited about it because it is also going to be one of our very rare trillion cuts, and this stays as is, so it's our one only here. It's a 4-carat 85 trillion cut. I'm just like, I cannot wait for this week. This whole week is going to be one for the books, I'll tell you that. So, and did everyone got their cake, right? What kind of cake is it, Jess? What are we enjoying? Was it birthday girl choice tonight? Chocolate, perfect. And are you going to come up and say hello to everybody at some point? I think we'll leave that baby up to just an element of surprise. Maybe she will. Maybe we can convince her. Maybe after a little bit of cake, you know, we can convince her to come up and say hello. You're welcome to come up and say hello if you want to, you know, come on up, and everybody would love that. So here's 9194. It's a 485. We're going to get started again. Top of the hour is the new gem. Lots of brand new though in the interim. It's going to be a very exciting night, so stay with us. And we're going to talk about a 485 with 25 points in diamonds. This is that almost like a teardrop shape that's extending winding around that halo. And how about this? It's one only. We've got a new reduction in the price tag. It is such a gorgeous color. This is just proof that when you get a morganite that has a lot of saturation and body color to it, you're actually going to be able to put it in different gold colors and it still looks fabulous when you do. That's the deal here. And it is $485. I'm so thrilled it's here. And I just think that when it comes to great value, well, we are the leader in those values. You know that much. But this is also that reduced price on a huge stone, fabulous color, pure pink, a little bit of peach, but just mostly that pinky color here. I mean, look at that. That's a great one, isn't it? So this will be for one caller only. We're starting off with a one of a kind, but really that's throughout the day. I mean, it's going to be a theme. I have a ring today in yellow and white diamonds that is so, so gorgeous. We've never seen anything like it. You're going to like it, so stay with us for that. But this one is going to be first, our big time value, yellow gold only, and under $2,000. These are those private collection morganites. You don't find material like this. This color's not available anywhere else. It's a superstar. And yeah, it's a trillion, so it's really fabulous. And it kind of looks like, if you could imagine a 485 pink diamond, that's kind of the closest thing that would give you this look. But here we go. $19.99 it's not, $9.99 it's not. It's a better value. And then we're going to get right into some earrings. They are so beautiful. And we're going to make this even better than even $9.99. So one caller only on this Monday, and really excited. Boy, what a show we've got. It is good. And let's make this easy. It's going to be $9.49 to the first caller who'd like it, and then that'll be it. And then we're going to get to a pink diaspora here. Pink and yellow diamond earrings. Never been here before. We've had so many of those tricolor looks of late. I'm excited. We're going to bring you an earring to go with them. And then if there's anything else we can bring out, or let's say you were busy all weekend long and you missed it because you were out, you know, celebrating and whatnot, well, we can always bring something back out. If you need to see something from, let's say, Saturday or Sunday, well, we can bring it back out for you, show you again if it is, of course, still available. And then we do have a certified 2-carat yellow diamond. So that's exciting because it's also certified as a VS2. So that's pretty thrilling. So a lot to get to, but let's get moving. We've got that one for $9.49. Okay, so this is the pink diaspora. You know this as more of a lavendered color, but it's got a lot of that pleochroism. Now, first of all white gold in this mounting. We sometimes see this mounting done in two-tone gold. You can change it if you want. So I know we've seen it with yellow and white where the edges are done in the yellow and then the body of the ring is done in the white gold. You can see it in all rows if you want to do that. But it's a very special way to go. It's going to be item number 573, and it's 96 points in this pink diaspora. So a light 1 carat, which anytime we get into the pink diaspora anywhere near a carat, that is specialty. But when you've got as much workmanship on 573, and this is 1120573, so it's that really special newer piece. It's that 96 point Gosha region mine, which of course had about a month of mining total, 30 days. That was it. Shut down. No more coming out. So this is a super scarce stone. 70 points is the diamond week that was around it. And then you see a little bit of bezel, a little bit of pave. And then of course they did that halo all the way through as well. And you have got the rope texture border on the edges. And I am loving this in the all one color of gold. I think that's really attractive too when we typically see it with a mix and match set. But how about this? A great value, because I know that so many of you have said, I like these collector stones. I want these rare collector stones, but if they're real pricey, like collector stones usually are, right? Then it's not always something for everybody to take advantage of. This will be that perfect piece for you too. If you've been admiring it, looking at $4,000 and $5,000 price tags, maybe that hasn't been exactly what you're looking to spend, but you'd like to try it and get something new and fabulous. Well, this is so it, and it's going to be a lot less than that $59.99. That's where it all started. It's going a lot lower than that. All you have to do is dial in. That's it, because when you see these values, and think about how much gold, this is one of the wider rings we do, but if you're not one for wider rings, you don't have to, you know, stay away from this ring, because it's kind of all that built-in, almost like we call it built-in air conditioning in a ring. I mean, it's getting to be close to that kickoff to summer officially on Wednesday, right? Longest day of the year, summer solstice. So we're talking about, you know, if you're thinking wider ring, I'm not sure. This is so much comfort for being a lot of gold weight and for being a wider piece overall. It's got all that comfort built in the way it's done. And you're also getting the diamonds that really carry on through it. So through the sides, through the back. I mean, really, it's a complete piece in every way. But then think about how detailed it has to be and how much design work goes into the texturing, like the rope border that you have on the top and bottom. That is what this mounting's all about. It's why it feels like Europe really in a ring, lacy almost in a way, diamonds that are set in different ways. It's so important. And take a look at it, because we're going to blow it out here. At $59.99, it's great, but it's not going to be the value that gets it out the door. So instead of $59, $49, $39, $29, We're not even asking $19.99. This is what it looks like on. So again, for that bigger, wider style, very much a comfortable piece because of all the cutout detail and some very sizable individual diamonds that you have throughout as well. And yet it's not even going to be $19.99. This is one of those super rare. I mean, I know that we're doing a gem mini series this week about some of the crazy rare stones you've ever seen or ever heard of, or maybe you haven't heard of yet. And we're going to unveil them one by one throughout the week. But honestly, this would be one of those that truly we've only had now for about, a month or two. So it's really an important style to get, and yet change the gold if you want to. We're going to make it better than even $1,000. It's $999 on this Monday night. So here we go. And then the earrings that are coming up are fabulous. Wait till you see these drops with really big jumbo yellow diamonds in them. And then so much more. So you just let me know what you like and we'll bring it out for you. Of course, any requests you have, here's that pink diaspora, which I know reads more lavender, but it just speaks to the high pleochroism this stone has. It can be lavenders, it can be pinks, it can be mauve tones, it can be almost like a hot pink in certain lights as well. So it kind of plays with the light a little bit, and then you'll see an amazing, amazing look about it. But of course, we've had now the pink morganite, now the pink diaspora, neither of which are, again, your traditional colors of pink, which I think is really just showing you the world of gems and how it can be so diverse when pink doesn't always mean the same definition of. So we're excited about that. Now take a look. I'm going to flash this here. This is the ring. I think if I had my way, if there was one piece I would pick up for myself today, it'd probably be this one. And that being said, we have a 2-carat certified yellow that we're going to bring for one caller. But look at that. That's something we've never seen the likes of before. The way that is built up, the beauty of having a larger ring, but solid diamonds, and then having baguettes and rounds together, really special. Stay with us for that. That's coming up shortly. And then I will show you again. Here's that morganite, which someone's thinking about right now. Look at all the lavenders coming through. It's funny. We just talked about it. Pink and lavender combined. Well, this is kind of a different ratio of with that pink and lavender. If you missed it, that's $949 for this one in the yellow gold. Think about that. And then we have a turquoise actually and kunzite all coming up. But these are the earrings I cannot tell you enough about. Like, this is just really, it's special. And yet what we're seeing here is something that out of all the great yellow diamond pieces we've had plenty. Well, can you ever have plenty? Not really. No. We crave more, because when you have the values we do, it's one of those where we can't get enough, and we usually don't have nearly enough for everybody. But think about all the yellow diamonds in rings. Even in pendants, this is the tougher one to do, is certainly an earring like this with a drop. And I will point out, now we've got some bigger cushion cuts set in the middle there. I do want to just let you know, in the coming weeks, we're going to see some pieces that'll actually go with this. So if you don't have anything yet, that's okay. We're going to have band rings and bracelets. They're all coming up in the next few weeks, so you got to be sure and stay tuned and be here, and because you never know exactly what day it's going to be. But we're going to have some larger cushion yellow diamond pieces for you that are going to be band rings and bracelets, so pieces you are not going to want to miss that then will work back to this earring that is a one-of-a-kind here tonight. And that's why I want to point that out, because when it comes to yellow diamond earrings, we're going to have a smaller pave, pink and white kind of hoop style coming up right after this. But this is that more dramatic drop and giving you really, really big important diamonds in the middle. It's 1059. This is a brand new style. There's only one pair there as is. So you've got the white gold at the top with the lever back. Then it's going to drape into that yellow gold, which is where all your yellow diamonds are housed. And those are big, big cushion cuts first. Then you have the surrounding there that's going to be a lot of perfectly matched round brilliance. There's one pair. There's one pair. And let me tell you, the reason they're this early in the show is because they're ridiculously affordable. And when you break this down, 96 points are the cushion cuts. That's your 3 in each earring there. So you've got 3 bigger cushion cuts. They're square cushions. I know that the most frequently we've seen yellow diamonds in rings, they're usually square cushions. So keep that in mind. You've got a square cushion cut all the way throughout vertically in the drop. Then you've got your round brilliant yellows, then the white diamonds in the front. We're going to talk about it all. We're going to build you this information, and then you're going to see a major value. Come on over. 96 points on the 6 cushion cuts right there in the middle. The round yellows, that's 34 points. And then you've got 23 points in the white diamonds. They're going to be that bigger stone, and then, of course, in front of the lever back. Now, all of that, a carat 53 total weight, and a price tag you cannot cannot even believe. I had a hard time even understanding this. When we're talking about an earring that's giving you a drape, a length, a beauty like this is, how about the vibrance of those yellow diamonds? How about the finishing in the back? Let me try and show that to you really quickly because that's important. And that's really well done because, of course, the side detail in the back is something that if you have your hair up or you have shorter hair to begin with, you're going to see. And when I say you, I mean the people around you are going to see in your earrings. So it's nice to have all those details done and taken care of. But we'll also show you on the hand so you can get an idea of the length here and the measurement. I just think that when it comes to a really great style, and they're not like 2-3 inches long, so this isn't, you know, saving them for one dressy occasion a year. They've got about 1.25 inches, maybe just a little bit more than that, but not quite to that 1.5 inch range. And then you've got those beautiful bigger stones. And again, a full carat 53 in total weight here. But what can I tell you? We are going to make this an easy deal. And when you see them on, you're going to see how they look, how fabulous they could be for even, again, daytime or nighttime. Really just depends on your own personal preference and lifestyle there. But this is what they look like on, so you can really see that beauty they give and that great, I mean, just really just stunning, right? Those bigger stones that you have right there up through the middle. And what we're going to do is this. We're going to make it super affordable. Just get on those phone lines in a hurry because we have one pair. They're as they are. There's that drop. White diamonds to start. The beautiful yellows beyond that. And this is supposed to be a $49.99 earring. That is not the case here tonight. We're going to do something really special for you. And you see bigger white diamond. I love that leading into those bigger yellows. Let's go ahead and blow them out. Take another look close up. We'll get you the match pair here side by side. They're not even $49.39 or even $29.99. This is not going to be $19.99 either. This is, and if you're waiting for that new piece, well, I only have one for one person. That's it. So it's not like everyone's going to get in on the new piece that we have. So think about, you know, don't neglect the pieces we have early on, right? Thinking, oh, I'm just going to wait and I'll shop that new item coming up for the debut. Only one caller out there is going to be able to get that tonight. So it's really important to keep in mind. But here we go, instead $19.99. And remember, full carat 53, some really big stones there in the middle. I think that, again, when you're shopping what we have coming up in the future, you're going to be glad you have these, because what I don't have coming up in the future are the earrings with the cushion cut yellows. And these are very vibrant, super, super rich and bright and beautiful. And we're going to make them, you know what? I'll give you an instant coupon. And not a $100 coupon that makes them $18.99. Not a $200 coupon that makes them $17.99. But actually, they're already gone. This is the beauty of it. No, and who is your caller already that's saying yes? Because this is my philosophy. Who is it? Vicky's already got them. She already called in $19.99. We've taken $200 off since. And you got to tell her, we're going to actually get her earring for $1,499 only. So that's why you say sold first. Because even if you get them, I'm going to still take the price to the absolute lowest we can, and that's what that is. So those are gone. And then don't worry, we have something really kind of similar, if you will. It's a hoop, but it's going to have the pink and the white, rather the pink and the yellow and rose gold to go with it. So again, the yellow and the white are gone. Those are already spoken for, and now she saved an extra $500 off the price that she was ready to pay. So that's a beautiful thing. But now we have something special here, as is as well, because you have pink and yellow gold to go with the pink and the yellow diamonds. But it's item number 980, and this will be 43 points on the pink and 51 in the yellow. It's like a ribbon design. Think of it like a double-sided ribbon that's twisted then, but in a hoop style. So this is even a little bit, still a drop, but still really wearable. So 43 on the pink, 51 on the yellow, and then get ready. 94 points total weight in diamonds here. And then that hoop makes it really easy because it goes all the way around. There's no extra backing, just like our lever back before that Vicki picked up. This is the same kind of style, except it's going to be a hinged backing. So what it does is, you can see here, it's going to have, and there's that rose gold. You can see how the rose gold overlaps over the yellow gold. The rest of the earring is done in the yellow, and it's even got that great finishing on the inside. But when you look, you're going to just flip that back portion down, and then it opens up. You put that post right through, and then it clicks into place. So it's really simple and easy. Let me show you the length here first off so you can get an idea, and then you're going to get a better idea when they're on. But this is our only pink and yellow diamond earring we have. And that pave, and think of all the great rings we've had lately. This is 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. Think of all the great rings we've had lately that have had the pink and the yellow and the white. And this is going to be that perfect match in that you've got the pink and the yellow, which is a little tougher to find out there. And it's a really special idea because the value is what it's all about. And this is why you want to dial in early, because we had a lot of people people miss out on that previous yellow and white diamond earring, right? Because that was, you know, she got on lines fast. She knows what to do. She's obviously a TVON pro, but this is the earring on so you can get ready so you know what to expect when you have them at home and when you have them on. So let me just go ahead and show you what they're going to do. And they're going to loop around. They're going to be that almost like ribbon style look that gives you that little twist and turn, which is so attractive, but they're also going to be a whole lot more affordable than they really should be when you've got almost a carat in all those different exotic natural diamonds here, and what is supposed to be an $1,888 price tag is no longer. I hope you're on the phone lines in a hurry, because they're not going to last at all. They are just going to be $999 for the pair. That's it. Pink overlapping over the yellow pave. Let's go back up close one more time, see what those look like up close, and get you a really good look. Yellow gold for the most of the earring here. The way it's done, that great little hinge snap closure in the back, and a hoop style, but an oval shape overall. And then that great texture of that ribbon design. So $999 gets those to you, 94 points total weight in the diamonds, and they are spectacular. So $999, we'll give those 60 seconds and see who's got them. And again, another one-of-a-kind pair of earrings, but then we've got turquoise, a brand new turquoise. We're going to call it Mama Stone because once again, it must be something in the air, because the other day I had a stone that was a very important, significant carat weight. Hi, Anita. What did Anita? Oh, I love this ring. I'm never going to get tired of showing this ring. And then Anita, did she know that, okay, so did she know that we also have a yellow diamond that is with more yellow diamonds that's certified, or does she just want specifically this one? This one, you got it. Anita, we'll show it to you next. So Anita's ready for $79.71, which will be coming up. Actually, looks great with the earrings that we're looking at now that are verifying. So we'll see if Jess has got those. And then we've got Anita's request, which is actually, well, what do you know? A yellow and a pink and a white diamond ring. So it's our best, and it's our largest now besides the 3 carat, because all my 2.5 caraters are gone. And we do have the what did I mention? The 2 carat. Oh, that's a 2 carat even today, but we actually have a 241 that's been just kind of tucked away in a vault. You ready to see it? So let me know on those, and then here we go. This is the ring. Oh yeah, with that vibrant as can be, super saturated yellow diamond that is all 18 karat gold on 7971, but it starts with a 2 carat 41. Oh, that color of that stone. First of all, just bow down to the color, because that's a very important one saturation wise, right? That's BS. Then you get those really saturated pinks that are really, I mean, on the cusp of being a pinky purple. And those are 24 points or 12 points each on the sides. And I love the direction of them. They go right down east-west, and then they point their way to the band. And then you get the white diamonds at 58 points around that. So a very, very special piece. And if you've been thinking about it, well, as these pieces get more and more airtime, and I know they're a little more valuable, certainly a little more exotic pieces overall, right? But as they get more and more airtime, we see, you know, more and more people thinking about them. So it's a good time to grab it if you love it. If you've been thinking about it, at least try it, get it at home, see what it's all about. Because, you guys, look at this. There's a lot going on in this bag, a lot. And I'm showing it upside down, but just to show you close up there, how many markdowns? And did you see that it started at $59,999? And that's not something that we write after the fact. These are honest to goodness legitimate prices where it started, where it's been marked down, and then it just keeps on tumbling and keeps on going lower. Now, we are, just for the record, at our rock bottom lowest. When you get below cost on a piece that is super exotic like this is, you're kind of at rock bottom, right? Typically, most rock bottoms in other places would be like, you know, still maybe 30, 40% over cost. We're under our own cost on this. So it's time to let it go. And this is what it looks like from the inside. It's got all that vaulted finish. I mean, it looks like a bank vault. Does it not look like the vault door that you would see in a bank, right? That houses the gold bars, or at least that's what I picture, right? And now I'm picturing like a jewel heist, and I'm picturing all kinds of valuable things inside that vault door, like gems and diamonds and, oh, I don't know, car notes and all kinds of exciting things, right? For all the, you know, like that kind of thrilling stuff, you know, that really high-end luxury. But this is where you get that stone that is all the high-end luxury that you take with you. You don't tuck it away in a safety deposit box or a vault. It's on your hand. You're wearing it and enjoying it and loving it, and it's loving you back because it looks fabulous on you. And we've got one only here, and you know what? That $59,999 is where it started, and that's the only reason it's here. That's not our typical selling price point, you know, we like to get a little more affordable than that. And even when we bring these super exotics that, yes, admittedly deserve price tags like that, if you compare that to a wholesale or retail, it's going to go for a lot more anywhere else. So that's going to be a top value. But here's what we're doing instead, because we've knocked it already to 40. Then we got it to 30. Then we got it to 25,000. Then it went to 19,999, which, when was the last time you saved $40,000 on something? Because that's what you're doing already. And the truth is, it's going a lot lower than that. Here's what it looks on like on Anita, so you can think about it. Now, of course, it is going to be as it is in the gold colors that you see it. Mostly white gold, right? The body of the ring is white gold, the band itself. The two pink diamonds are going to be set in the rose gold, and then you have the yellow diamond itself in the center, just with that border of the yellow gold. All of that 18 carats, so super, super high end, not even $19,999. It's not $15,000 either. So why this piece keeps tumbling and getting more and more affordable really just doesn't make a lot of sense. But it's the value that you want to take advantage of. And now that is the second largest diamond we have as far as our yellow diamonds are concerned. So an important one to pick up, and it's not even $15,000 or $14,999. And here's the best part. It is $13,999 if you'd like it. It is that specific piece that she was asking about. Now we do have, for those of you admiring it, this is the 2 carat exactly. So that's the 2 carat that I have that's GIA certified, just to give you a glimpse and a glance. And that's also going to be a really big markdown. I'm a little stunned because certified stones always go for more, and that other one I flashed is certified by the GIA. So that should not have a markdown discount, but it does. So that's happening as well. And then let's keep moving. And we've got a really special top of the hour. Of course, we're going to debut that new gem that you've never seen here on the air. But we also have a very special kind of it's like a two-parter top of the hour, because we have our really special gem, but that's only one of a kind. So we will be then showing you something very, very cool to follow. But here we go with our turquoise. Let me know, Anita, if that's the one you were looking for. It's a very special piece. And if you can't stop thinking about it, that is my #1 cannot fail you, will not do you wrong shopping rule, is if you cannot stop thinking about it, that's the one you got to have. It's really that simple. It is, and it will not fail you. So if there's, I always say, and I'm really open with you guys about if you have to talk yourself into something, conversely, it's kind of the opposite of my shopping rule. If you have to find that you're talking yourself into something, I think that's probably the piece that you probably don't need to have. But the pieces that stick in your mind, that I always say 15 minutes is the rule, but if you find that after days or weeks or months you're still thinking about something, that tells you that's the piece you should own. Those are the pieces you're really going to love forever. Those are the pieces you never tire of. So that is one to think about right there. Let's take our last look. $13,999. And what really did, it really did start at $60,000 right here on our show. That's not a retail. That's not a wholesale. Needless to say, all of those previous aforementioned places would be a lot more than $60,000. We're going to beat everybody at $60,000, but the fact it's under 14 is what makes it better, just because it's been here a while. We understand that it's a little more pricey piece. We went all out. We went crazy high end on this. We didn't hold back. And that's a big reason why, are those really saturated pink diamonds that are almost like a fiery pinky purple, almost like a bubblegum color. Remember that bubblegum pink we had? I think it's still here somewhere at $13,000. It's a pear shape and it's a bubblegum pink. And this really reminds me of that, but you get 2 of them, a pair of pairs. So let's get to our turquoise next. And this is going to be a brand new style. It's item number 1065. And that'll be, what a pretty mounting, what a pretty way to do a prong, when you've got the prongs that kind of overlap over the halo, and then add that little point so that it's extra texture, it's extra design element, and yet it's probably the prettiest prong you can get, right? Because it's giving you so much more than just a little utilitarian gold right around the corner. So this is going to be 1065. This is why I call it Mama Stone. It's a 726. So that happens to be her birthday on 726, which, gosh, we're only about a month away. So here it is. This is going to be that beautiful larger turquoise, the Sleeping Beauty variety. And that's around. And then you have 39 points in white diamonds. They'll continue. So I just love the little bit of a departure from a classic, and that you've got still, ooh, pretty under gallery, but still enough open work where you can see the color of the stone through, because that is true blue saturated through and through. And we love to see that. But then you get it. Now, white gold only on this one. Designer piece, can't change it. Let's try it on to give you a look at the size. How does a 726 look from a distance away? Well, here it is. That's an awfully big, important stone there. And that is going to be, oh, one only. Yeah, you know it. And we're going to blow this out. $29.99 set price tonight. We're going to do a lot better than that for you. I'm thrilled to bring you new turquoise. And when it's pure Sleeping Beauty variety, no matrix, no veining whatsoever, there's the color you want. It's the ideal color level you expect and want. And there it is. But at a markdown from $29 to $19.99. How about this? I'm going to make it $9.99 first caller on that 726, and that's one of our largest turquoise we have here. So huge one-of-a-kind opportunity. We are 30 minutes away from our debut gem, which is a one only. So that is coming up. Where my collectors at? Make sure you tell your collectors, friends, family, anybody who you know who loves gems and jewelry, they got to be here at the top of the hour, just because it's going to be like bringing the museum to your own home, and we'll let the museum come to you. And that's what's happening in 30 minutes. So the countdown is on. We'll debut our first of what are going to be a mini series of 5 different incredible gems debuting over the next week. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But here we go. $9.99 on this one. Let me know who's got it. Then we're going to show you. Don't forget about that yellow, pink, and white. Unless, I don't know, maybe Sean's getting it there. We'll find out. But this is a really, really special way to go on a Marquise pink that we have. And also one kunzite is here. No, we can't seem to keep the kunzites in stock these days. So we're going to show you 1151, which is, the emerald cut is the best in my opinion. Because when you get really ultimate saturation, and then when you combine it with this cut, it just makes for a harmony that is hard to even put into words when you see those really gorgeous orchid colors. And I say that because it's got the pinks and the purples together and it's really saturated. But then you see the halo in diamonds that is going to follow the lines of the emerald cut down to the cutout corners that it has. It's a 5 carat 09. It's a 46-point diamond weight. We only have one here. So come on in, because this is one of those most, I would really say requested cuts for this stone, because usually when we do see an emerald cut, we'll bring one out and it's 25 carats. And then everybody's going, wait a minute, I wasn't talking about the biggest stone ever. I just need something that's wearable every day. One more note about this, you can really put a beautiful ring next to it if you want to stack. I know this elongation of the emerald cut usually means that it's not really stack friendly, but if you wanted to add a wonder ring to it or another band, you can. But this is going to be a huge value. And we've got a lot of kunzite lovers out there. And of course, this is why, because what you see out there in the marketplace is usually very pale, very light, like a diamond pink color. So when we start to turn to these really gorgeous Afghan material stones, I think a lot of people who may not have looked twice at a kunzite start to really actually prioritize getting one in their collection. And we're going to make this a lot more affordable than you can even imagine, because at another $33.99 piece here, we're going to take it lower than that. First caller situation, and that will be, you know what, let's make it $9.99 and help everybody get a really, really special buy on a kunzite there. Now, did you have any questions, Sean, or were you able to take something from earlier? Oh, good. Congratulations. Who was shopping with you? Judy? Julie. Oh, really? She likes her name to not be said, so I won't say that, because we've been shopping together a long time. She likes to remain anonymous, so I'm glad I didn't say it right the first time, because I couldn't hear you. But and who was shopping with you, Jess? Hi, Susan. Thank you so much. Wonderful. All right, so coming up, let's get to it. We've got a really, you guys want to see this? So the big ring that I flashed, which probably looks like $12,000, $13,000, it's not going to be. The reason, and again, when there's something new, when there's something fresh, when there's something fabulous, something different, I tend to only really get into it if it's also a great value, because I think from the perspective of just purely helping you shop, right? And what can we shop for together that's going to make you not only love the jewelry. I think it's really easy to fall in love with jewelry. What it's hard to do is fall in love with price tags, right? Fall in love with the price as much as you fall in love with the piece itself. That is tough to do in the fine jewelry world. We're going to make that happen right now. Here's my recommendation. This is kind of like the yellow diamond drop earrings we had a few minutes ago, where most people didn't even have a chance to call in because they were gone before there was even the final price up there. This could happen again on this ring, and highly unlikely this sticks around. It's item number 1044. I am amazed at this price tag. For that matter, this one would actually look really good with those yellow diamond drop earrings we had for you. But this is the kicker here. It's a 31-point cushion center. which normally we would see, obviously, when you get a bigger ring like this, usually it's something like what we just showed you, the big yellow diamond to start, and then we build around it. In this case, you're starting with a stone that it's about 1/3 of a carat, so it's not small. But the way we built the entire ring around it is what really makes the statement, because you're going to end up with almost 3 carats in diamonds that are not just yellow, not just white, but it's also the array of different shapes, including those super, super hot, can't get enough of them, baguettes that are running down the sides. So before you just assume, because I looked at this earlier and I don't look at price tags at first, I just look at the piece, I check it out, I make sure it meets the standards of the network, make sure it, looks fabulous, is perfection in the design, the execution, the quality. Then it's later I look at the price tag. I was fully expecting this to be a $12,999 ring. It is not. Take a look at it. We're going to do something crazy here. Do you have any requests at all? Get them in. But I got to say, with a brand new piece and the fact it's here this early, there's a reason, and it's a good one. And that is why I don't want you to be shy or hesitant getting on the phone lines. Let's build the rest of the carat weight, though, because you also have 30 points in baguettes. So we break it down on the baguettes. As far as the yellow diamonds that are around it, that's 2 halos of Big Round Brilliance. That's 65 points in the yellow, and that'll go with your 31 point center. So all together there, you're getting 95 points, but then, rather 96 points, and then you have a carat 53 of the other white diamonds. And we break it down because each diamond is, in the industry, when you put it together, it's priced differently, right? So when you have the 30 in the baguettes and the 153, we could have just said it's 183 in diamonds as far as the white diamonds. We could have just said it's 96 points in the yellow, but we want to break it down because the 31 pointer is priced differently than the rounds. The baguettes are priced differently than the rounds. So even when you've got a similar color, they all break down a little differently, but your total weight here is 2 carats 79. So there's a lot happening in this ring, all set in 14 karat two-tone gold. The finishing on the inside is going to make it comfortable, despite the fact that it is a wider style. It is a bigger size overall. We have, and I don't mean ring size, obviously we're going to make it whatever size you need it to be, but this is where you want to dial in, because at $12,999, let me tell you, it is a far cry from there, and I guarantee you, this is the kind of piece that in a perfect world I would have 25 of, and we would make 25 people happy tonight. The reality is I have one, the number one, numero uno you see there. And that's what it looks like. Doesn't it create the look almost like you stacked a lot of rings together? Like maybe you took a solitaire yellow and then you added ring guards and added bands and added the whole thing, and yet this is all sitting seamlessly, perfectly together, and it's not even going to be $29.99? Yeah, exactly. That is what is so astounding. I'm telling you, I lost it when I saw this price tag, which is why I love the ring, because to fully appreciate and love a piece of jewelry from my perspective, I got to love the look, I got to love the quality, but I've got to love the price tag and the value. That's what this is about. And I have nobody on the phone lines when we just took $10,000 off the price tag. And that means it's wide open for one caller, and that could be you. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to go even lower than $29.99, which it obviously should not be. When was the last time you saw 3 carats in plain old white diamonds for $29.99? 3 carats. If they were just 1 point white diamonds and you had 300 of them, what would that be? This is yellow diamonds, white diamonds, baguettes, rounds, big center yellow there at almost 1/3 of a carat. All of that, and you're not having to pay $29.99. I have nobody on the phone lines. Oh, well. It's going to be a fight to the finish here, because I'm going to keep on dropping it and keep on dropping it. And there's only one, and we know it's going to go, and someone's going to be really glad that they decided to call in on the early side, because instead of paying 29 or 28 or 27 or 26, that's not your price at all. There are just certain values that stand out in my mind overall as some of our best of all time. This one is going to go down as one of those. And yet it's not even 26 or 25.99. I don't know. But $279 in diamonds does not come inexpensively. And you couldn't ask for a better array, and those bigger stones and those really important, the stack style you're getting, and all that gold. Let's just think about, if you took out all the diamonds, what kind of gold weight you're left with? It's a big ring. And it's not even $2,599. We're not going anywhere till it goes, but I will drop it again, because I want to make sure that it does go. And that's the important thing. When we have a big premiere coming up in 22 minutes, and we've got a really, really special couple of pieces that are brand new designer styles that we've never had the likes of, we got to make sure all these one-of-a-kinds go first and quickly. And I'm going to make it $2,499 instead. All that ring, major look, finished on the inside, and it's under $2,500. What's going on there? $24.99 first caller, 30 seconds. That should be all it takes to get it home. And then somebody going to be very happy they got it. And 29 seconds remaining. And then we're going to get to, oh, it's lovely. And it's going to be so popular. Do you remember at the beginning of the show I mentioned that we had a cross meets a heart designer piece we've never had before? It's coming up next. Get ready. Great gifting idea. Only have a couple available. It's going to fly. So that's going to be coming up. We've got to make sure this one's going out first. Oh, you guys are going to leave it for me? That's so kind. That's so sweet. I really, that value, and I've been in the business a long time. That is a ring that should be at least $13,000. And the fact that it is here, right here and now, for a price tag like that is amazing. So make sure you dial in. $24.99, only one. Let's move on. I've got this really affordable designer piece here that we have also never seen. How popular do you think this is going to be? I wish we had an unlimited supply. I don't. I've only got a handful of them. This is too good. And what it is yellow gold only designer piece here, kind of an open style. The cross. Trying to meet the heart here. The heart meeting the cross. Oh my, what a great symbolic piece to wear. Pinky ring, thumb ring, middle index ring. Doesn't matter where you wear it. Any finger on the hand. Think about gifting. You can even get a couple. Since we have a couple available, you can get one for me, one for a gift idea. It's 112-1063. This is going to be very popular. I know that. So it's going to be, again, limited. And I know, don't sit back and go, oh, I can just go ahead and call in anytime because they got a couple of them. It's not a one of a kind. I have a handful. So it's not going to be something that lasts, especially when you see this price tag. And it's getting you 20 points in diamonds. They're all white diamonds set throughout. Now, this is what we've seen, and we've had a lot of requests for this sideways cross design, which we've made, but usually on its own. This design with, of course, that beautiful heart on the other side, which is that open design, giving you a little negative space. Notice one more thing, that bigger diamond that you have set at the intersection of the cross. Do you see that? That's actually set up a little higher, so it gives it a little extra dimension and texture to it. Yellow gold only, nobody on the phone lines. Well, that's going to change. And reminder, call in quickly. Cannot stress how when these limited items are here and we have something that's new, something you've never ever seen before, something that you aren't familiar with, that you haven't seen a million times over, that I don't know where else you find anything like this. Yet it's a great gifting idea when you think about all the occasions coming up and all the great get-togethers and all the celebrations that we're all going to be a part of here for this summertime, and for all the people that we're going to start to see. Look at that ring. I'm going to wear that yellow diamond ring until it's gone, the yellow and the white diamond with the baguette piece. But I'll tell you right now, this is going to fly on out of here. We've only got a couple. Call me early, yellow gold. So all we need to know is how many do you need and what size do you want. This would go pinky ring, index middle, or thumb ring. It would be a fabulous piece. So for those of you that say to me all the time, I'm out of fingers. I don't have any more fingers because I have too much jewelry, and you like to wear those classic signature pieces all the time, this is one I would recommend to just add, because if you're not wearing a thumb ring yet or a pinky ring, well, that's a super hot look to stack across the hand, but it means you're not neglecting and you're not leaving your favorite rings at home. You're just adding one more signature piece to what you already wear and enjoy and love, and that's the beauty of it. So we have nobody on the phone lines yet. Well, it's supposed to be, and this is a designer piece, so it actually is in a designer store right now, sitting in a store window where they get all day long. And keep this in mind, because this is what designer jewelry is all about. When you get solid gold especially, and you get really good diamonds, what you're spending in a design house is right now, you can spend $4,800 on this ring. Just be, again, confident that, isn't that nice to know if you are giving it as a gift? This is a recognizable designer style that you're going to see more and more of, and yet you didn't pay $4,800. And usually designers don't put their jewelry on sale, right? They're not, doing sale events or outlet pricing or anything like that. What you have on the price tag is where it stays, and it's that take it or leave it deal. We are getting you a few here that just gives you an opportunity to bring something that I know you've asked for, but a really unique design, and it's not even going to be $4,800, or half of that at $24,000, or another half of that at $12,000. And by my calculation, that means that so far, we've taken 75% off the price tag, and we've landed at $1,200, half a half, 75% off. So for a designer that doesn't put anything on sale, and we're up here saying 75% off on this Monday night, that's pretty good. But instead of $1,200 or $1,000 or $999 or $888 or $777, we're going to make this what I think is giftable. What I think is a price tag that actually makes it giftable, as far as, get even 2 or 3 if you want to. And we're not stopping at $777 either. It's not going to be $699. I want to make sure we sell them out, and quickly. We've only got about 17 minutes till that first big gem debut. But this is not $6.99. And you know what? I think we can just go ahead and take some liberties here on this holiday. I'm not even making it $599. Let me show it to you on. So pretty. We'll start with it as on the ring finger here, and now we're getting busy because, yeah, there's a $5.99 price tag up there. Look how sweet that is. If you wanted to wear it a little more to one side, I think they've actually thought of that, where it's a little bit, I mean, just again, as an option, you can wear it centered up, or because they did the diamonds on the cross side a little bit longer, you could wear it more asymmetric, where you kind of, you know, leave the heart almost like it's going to be starting on one side, and then you see more of the cross extending down the other, or you can just center it up just like I did there, where you see that open middle there, almost like a cuff style ring. You know what I'm going to do? Before you guys sell them, let's take it a little bit lower. We've got 2 gone already. Only a couple left. Let's do this. Not even $5.99. If you want one, call in early. We've only got a couple left because already, Sean, Jess, you were taking one as well. So 1 gone, 2 gone, and a third may be going out. It's not even $500. I'll make it $4.99 while it lasts. Only 2 left as we speak. And that's going to be probably 60 seconds, I think, Tony, until that's gone. And then we'll take, oh, you know what? Before I put it back on the wheel, let me just show you as a pinky ring here. I know it's a little large for my pinky, but just to kind of show you in that general area direction there, kind of imagine that sitting on the pinky. I'm going to show it as a thumb ring next as well. And our final minute is already counting down. So this is what a lot of you asked me, what would be a great thumb ring to wear? Well, this is a great style and design for that. So if you want to wear it there, you can see how fabulous that looks. 45 seconds remaining. Do we have anybody thinking about it? Victor, are you on the lines? Okay, so here's our last call. 39 seconds left, $4.99 for this very, very cool designer ring. Heart on one side, cross on the other, and we've never seen this design before, but it really is great sentiment built in, a great designer look. I love that the diamonds are good sizes, especially, again, that one at the intersection of the cross is a little larger and then sits up a little higher, and yet easy to wear, stackable if you want to. You could even get creative. I think you could get 2 and actually put them together on at the same time on the same finger and wear them kind of alternating directions. That would look fabulous as well. But it's $4.99. So that's it. Last call. Sean, you're just getting the one, right? One over there and one over there. So guys, that's it. Final call, last chance. My yellow diamond ring is still here. $24.99 for this. That is, I don't know how that is here, but it's here at the moment, which is telling me everyone's waiting for that top of the hour. Again, not to disappoint you, but we only have one. Our new gem that I have, I only have one of. One person gets it. Everyone else is going to have to just think about it, admire it. But we've got, again, a whole week long of debuts and a new gem every show this week. So very important week to be with us. All right, coming up, next up, we're going to get to that big yellow diamond. We have a really special buy on that certified 2-carater. Plus, we have a pink diamond as well and a nice markdown on one of our pinky imperial topaz. Last call on the cross meets the heart. It's like a gift waiting to give, where it's like it doesn't even need, I don't even know if you need to write a beautiful, long, drawn out sentiment in your card if you're giving it for, whether it's a, gosh, if it's a confirmation, if it's a graduation, if it's a birthday, if it's just, you know, kind of a new journey is beginning and you want to give somebody a little bit of extra, like a little jewelry reminder of their strength and their faith and love. Well, this is really the perfect way to do that. So $4.99 on that one. Coming up, Imperial Topaz then. A big top of the hour, about 13 minutes away from our debut. How on earth do we still even have one of those left? It's a very, very good night to be shopping. Take a look at this, though. I just got to point this out early because obviously when it comes to yellows, and I know we had Anita, let me know if that's the one you wanted to see because I know that's a couple times you've asked for that piece, so I hope that's the one you're thinking about. And then here we go with the bigger yellow diamond that's got the, rather the big yellow diamond that's overall a big carat weight here, but it's got a certified center stone. That is a little more unusual to see. We know that we don't get most of our yellow diamonds, and we've had a number of them in big sizes, most of which are gone. And that only happens because we have some great values. They wouldn't be gone if we didn't have really, really good values, right? Otherwise, they would stay here. The fact that every yellow diamond I bring you goes out the door very quickly. It was just yesterday I brought you a cushion cut. It was a 2-carat stone. Well, this has got a cert, and that's what really separates this. First thing you ask anybody in the business when they're looking for a bigger diamond purchase is you ask, whether it's white diamonds or a color of some kind, you ask, do you want a cert or not? Because if that is a priority, you have to be prepared to spend a lot more for a certified stone. It's just the way it is. When you've got documentation like this, and first of all, these are not free. It's not like you just send it off and they say, no problem, let's do the work and figure out what it is and then send it on back. This is a pricey endeavor to do. It takes time. You are without your stones. So this is why I recommend getting pieces before, getting them pre-certified, because when a lot of people say to me, well, I'm just gonna have my stone, I'll take my stone out, I'll have my jeweler deset it, I'll send it off to GIA, and then I'll have my jeweler put it back in the mounting. That's a lot of extra rigmarole that you probably don't want to go through if you don't have to. So having a cert done, which very few of our 2-carat yellow diamonds have been certified. This is not any certificate, it's a GIA certificate. That's a big difference there, because it's really the authority. I've said it many times, I'll say it again. I want you to carry this knowledge with you wherever you shop for diamonds, whether it's here, online, at another store, at another shopping network. If you do want a certified diamond, white diamond or any other, get a GIA cert, because everyone else is really lenient on their grading scales. GIA is not. So really the only certificate that really matters and is worth it in the world of diamonds is going to be a GIA certificate, because they're the ones that have, believe it or not, there's a certain amount of subjective nature to a cert. You are relying on human beings to actually make these evaluations. You don't just put the stone in a chamber and it pumps out a carat weight and a clarity and a color, right? It's evaluated by people. And obviously every person is going to have a little bit different educational background, a little different experience. So there is a subjective nature, which is why when you see other certs done by other sources on diamonds, sometimes they're going to be really lenient. And what another source might call a VS stone, GIA might say, I'm sorry, that is not, that is an SI stone. So GIA, strictest standards, they're the ones that they form the diamond categories, right? They're the ones that come up with these scales. So they're the ones that their word is the gospel. That's important to keep in mind. This is a VS2 stone. It's item number 957. It's an exquisite piece of jewelry, and that's a 2-carat exactly, cushion cut square in the center. And then we have given it so much incredible diamond weight, including 2 really large pear shapes. So we'll walk you through those. You get the pear shapes at, gosh, this is a pretty ring. Oh, 18 karat gold, by the way, so yellow and white. But you got 50 points of the pear-shaped yellows, 25 points on each side. There's been a new reduction on this one, so even if you've seen it before, expect the unexpected when it comes to value. There's a 25-point pair and a 25-point pair. So think of it like you start with a 3-stone ring and then you build beyond that. Then you get the yellow diamonds beside it, 17 points wrapping around all 3. And then I love the white diamond weight at a carat 20, because there are indeed 10 stones. That means 12 pointers each. We're going to show you the cert. It's got the color grading, the clarity grading. It's got the exact measurements. Here's what it looks like. This is what we like. Cushion modified brilliant, 6.6 by 6.8, close enough to be considered square. And then you go here, 2-carat exactly U to V range VS2, excellent polish, very good symmetry, and a faint fluorescence only matters if you're exposing it to UV light. Then you've got a GIA inscription. That means the cert is inscribed. The number of the cert is going to be inscribed on the inside of the stone. So you always can match up the cert and its information to the stone. Here's the front and back of your yellow diamond, and then you've got, of course, the color grading scale and the clarity grading scale, in which this is a supremely important VS2. So hugely important cert, great to have that, and we're gonna bring you a major, major value. Gosh, I love the fact it's in 18 karat gold. We're looking at 3 carats 87 total weight here. There's a brand new markdown from that $19,999 it once was. And we're going to make this a deal. Easy deal, too, because when it goes, you know how these yellow diamonds are irreplaceable at this point, right? I've been talking about it for months. The yellow diamond world has changed. The pricing has changed from even a year ago and 2 years ago when these stones were acquired by TVON. This actually, one more thing before we try it on, this cushion cut has a very rounded, curved kind of side cut. So what that is it really does read as a round at first. And don't worry about $99.99. It's not going to be that either. And this is my only large yellow with a cert. Even that 241 I showed you earlier with the pink diamonds around it, that obviously was more money. That doesn't have a cert. This does. And that's a little more deeper color. This has got that very bright. It's not a light saturation to the stone at all. Uh-oh, don't tell me it's not going to fit. Uh-oh, what size is this? Oh, no, it's... Okay, it's never going to come off, but I just feel like I cannot put it on as a pinky ring. but it is way too small for my ring finger because I'm not quite to a 5 yet, but I'm looking at a 4.5, but here it is. There it is on the hand because that's where it belongs. It belongs not as a pinky ring. It's too big. So that's just, again, don't worry about the sizing. I just really wanted to show it to you there on, and I may not get that off for the rest of the show. I may have to use my right hand for the rest of the show to try things on, but I really wanted you to see it here on the ring finger. It's not even $99.99. You get the cert. Can't say enough about that. It's going to take me a second to get this one off, but I really wanted you to see it. You know what? When you get $387 in diamonds, and we are going to show you what we can do on price tags that even uncertified stones struggle mightily to get here to this price tag. What's up, Will? Do you have a request? She got her yellow diamond? Yeah. What does she think of her yellow diamond?
It's non-gorgeous, but the value is amazing.
It's gorgeous, but what else?
The value is there.
The value.
Amazing, yeah.
Oh, did she get it appraised?
Yeah.
She did. Did she say what it appraised for?
For the yellow diamond.
Right. No, I know it's for the yellow. Did she get it appraised with like a dollar amount? Appraisals are usually like a dollar amount. She's excited about the value? All right. Well, Shannon, thank you so much. I appreciate that. She just literally called in for no other reason than just to say, I love my yellow diamond ring, and it's a really good value. And she got a yellow diamond pendant too. And does she like that one too? Yay. All right. Shannon, thank you for the call. We appreciate that. Testimonial. Try a yellow diamond, right? Because you could be like Shannon in a couple of days. You could call me and say, tell Lauren I love my yellow diamond and the value is great. I mean, right? Same kind of thing. And that's what we really encourage you to do. And I got to tell you, not many are GIA certified. That's a huge extra. And we're going to make it better than even $99.99. The very first caller, that is such a good look. It's really like a 3-stone, but then expanded beyond that. The bigger diamonds, it's really incredible. We're going to make it $8,999. That's our lowest price ever on that one. And we are so excited to bring it to you. So $89.99 gets that one to you. I would not wait if I were you on that one either, because you know it's not going to last. That's a price tag we see oftentimes on smaller stones. Like we'll see a 1.5 carat oftentimes priced that way. So you've got extra special discounting there. $89.99. We're now 5 minutes away. Are you guys getting ready for this big top of the hour debut? One per day. For every day, every show. I can't say every day because we're not here on Tuesdays, right? And we only have an online show on Friday. But every day on TV this week, in our shows, we're going to see an incredible special, a brand new gem, something I've never presented, something that's never been on the show before. We're really excited about it. And we start that whole mini-series here tonight with a very, very important stone. We're going to kick it off in about 4 minutes, but $89.99 on this one if you'd like it. Couple reminders of what we have from the show so far. We've got quite a few pieces that should be gone and are still hanging out here. So I'm going to give you a look at them, and we're going to just show you what we've got because most of them are under $1,000. And then we've got the one very, very important yellow diamond and white diamond ring. That's that white or band style, and that's going to be coming up as well. And I don't mean to disappoint everybody with these debuts. They're just so limited by nature that we only have 1 or 2 or 3 of each of these stones we're going to debut. So this one, if you missed it, is $24.99, which still just cannot believe or get over that price tag. And I'm going to show you what else we have here. So a little quick recap before we go to our top of the hour, because then we're going to be getting into the real heart of the show here. And we've got, this is kind of our little warm-up hour that a lot of people kind of miss, and then they join us later, and then they want to see that big debut. There's the beautiful pink morganite. That's here for $9.99, actually $9.49. I brought that down. Here's a pink diaspora that actually is $999 for a diaspora. That's very, very impressive. Then we've got, it's interesting, a lot of pink and purple surrounding our yellow diamond. This is the kunzite we had earlier. That's also $9.99 and new today. And then we have a turquoise. That's the 7 carat 26 round. So these are, and everything that's surrounding the yellow diamond is $9.99 or less, okay? $9.99 or $9.49 on all 4 pieces that surround our centerpiece, which is only $24.99. So if you just tuned in, or you're now here because you're waiting for that big top of the hour debut, this is what we have left from the first hour. They're all one of a kind, so give us a call if you'd like any of those. Just want to remind you. And then we've got a little bit of quantity on that cross meets heart ring that we had for $499. That is so good. So a really special piece there, and anything else we can help you with on this Monday night. We are here to do just that, and this is going going to be an interesting night because we also have a couple of pieces that are brand new in designs that I'm excited about that incorporate pink diamonds with them. So we're really excited about those. They're coming up, and we might have to do some very, very special, unusual things with some of our newer design pieces tonight. So get ready, a lot to come. Then we have plenty of affordable. I even have an Evil Eye design that's new. It's with turquoise. We don't see that very often. So our last call, let's give this 60 seconds, Tony, if we can, and then we're going to be ready for our big debut. Our big top of the hour debut is coming up. So that's going to be just one. I know, just one. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun to see because I've heard of it, I've read about it, I've seen it in museums. I've never had the luxury of presenting one, so we're really excited about it, and it's a beautiful stone. And so we'll see that coming up for you. Loving it. All right, last call on anything on that wheel. Remember, let me walk you through what's here. Got the Morganite for $9.49, yellow gold only. We've got this one. This is the pink diaspora. That is $9.99, any gold. Then we've got $24.99 in the middle. That is a huge stack of diamonds. That's going to give you a ton of carat weight in total. And then we've got our 726 turquoise. That's $9.99, and the kunzite is a $509, white gold only, $999. So everything that's around the perimeter here is under $1,000. What's in the center, $24.99, and a huge buy at that. So we're going to get started with our top of the hour here because I'm ready. I have been waiting a lifetime to show this stone to you, and so what a thrill that we have something that we can bring just one major collector's piece. This is what our collectors have been waiting on for a long, long time, and really rare to find gem quality. So that's my wheel. It's a little recap. We've got a few seconds left till our top of the hour officially arrives. Brand new gem on the way, but again, $9.99. For anything over on this side, that's a kunzite. That's a big, big turquoise at around there. Love that one. That's our kunzite. Here is our beautiful purpley pink diaspora, that Afghan region material. That one's down to $9.99. Then we have this stunning, that is the big trillion cut Morganite, pinky Morganite there, and in yellow gold. It's only $9.49, and this ring is astounding. I don't know how this is so affordable or why it's so affordable, but more importantly, why it's here. But it's $24.99. So one quick look at that as we come in close. That's the one to own. And then, of course, our big 2-carat GIA certified is also here, and that's going to be only $89.99. So some really great collectibles here for you on this Monday night, but we're getting ready. Top of the hour's here, so it's debut time. What a thrill. Something very special coming up. Uh-oh, somebody's already calling and asking, what's the new stone? What's the new stone? I got a lot of those questions today. A lot of people are messaging me all day today saying, can you tell me what the new stone is? Give me a little heads up. It is exciting, and we never get to see this material, and it's a stone that you might have heard of, maybe you haven't. We're going to talk a little bit about it, and it's really important because what we typically see, and I'm going to go ahead and grab this. If you'd like that ring, let me know. $24.99. Welcome to the show. We're glad you're with us tonight. It's Monday night, and this is TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. It's a special week here at TVON because what we're going to do throughout the week, of course, I've been telling you all weekend long that we're going to have a big gem premiere, a true premiere, so a gem that's going to debut that has never been seen on our airwaves before. I don't know if you've ever seen it anywhere else, but I've never actually had a chance to present any of these stones except for one that we'll see later in the week, but I've only sold it loose, not in jewelry. So we're really excited about it. It's a little mini series. So as you tune in tonight, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Saturday, and Sunday of next weekend, we're going to see a really cool new gem. But I told you, this is a little different than some of our debuts of old because usually when I have a debut or a premiere stone, we'll have 20, 30, 50 pieces. These stones are a different breed of rarity. They're so rare that I've got 1 or 2 of everything. I think on one of my premieres, I'm going to have 3 rings, and that's the max. It's super limited. That is because we have waited literally years, because TVON's been around for what, 7, 8 years? I've been here almost 7, so it's been, I think, about 8 years. We've never had one. I've been doing this 21 years at various places, at various networks, selling exotic loose stones and jewelry, finished jewelry, and I've never had this gem before. It is that level of rarity that we have one stone, acquired it out of a private collection. We have, again, we supply, the family that runs TVON supplies to major museums all across the world. So when it comes to great gems, they not only supply them, but they have also connections to other people who are in the same circle who actually, look at that. Oof, look at that glow from a distance away. This is so stunning because what typically is found in this stone is smaller sizes in a pink color. we're going to bring you the ultimate in size and rarity because it's not pink. It's actually cherry red, the epitome of color you can get in this rare stone. This is our only one. It's 112-1133. Apologies in advance that these are as limited as they are, but again, they're for our collectors. They're for our true honest to goodness, been waiting a lifetime like we have for this. It is a 6 carat 65. So good that we did this all in 18 karat gold, because that's the other thing. We're not just offering these loose to collect in a box or keep in a safe. They're in fabulous jewelry. They're designed custom. Every piece I'm going to bring you has a custom design that our jewelry team has been working tirelessly on to create for you. And we got a carat or two in yellow and white diamonds around this fabulous Brazilian rhodonite. Rhodonite is the stone. This is oftentimes confused with a similar sounding stone, rhodochrosite. That is a different gem. This is rhodonite. There have been historically a few different sources across the world for rhodonite, but this stone is actually one of the newer deposits out of Brazil. It was actually just a short-lived little deal. We talk about that Afghan diaspora getting 30 days of mining. This actually had less than 1 year of mining out of Brazil. That is where this stone hails from. And what you typically find in rhodonite, which also is known, I love this, it's known as the rescue stone or the first aid stone. If you believe in the metaphysical properties of gems, this is a gem that is supposed to be the ultimate healer stone. It's great for stress relief. It's really, it closely relates to the heart chakras. And so again, if you think about metaphysical properties of really rare exotic gems, that is what this stone is so known for. It's the healing stone. But it's also going to be a really, really rare gem that usually is found in tiny crystal sizes in a pink color. This is that true cherry red. It is so stunning, and it's clean, and it's a 6 carat 65. And it's got a carat or two in yellow and white diamonds. And this, we'll tell you a little bit more about it, but I mostly want you to see how beautiful this is close up, the big size that it delivers. And this is really, wait till you see some of these big white diamonds in and around it. This is not just a little scattering of diamonds here. These are big individual stones. Take a look at this and how clean and glowing it is. So one thing to keep in mind about this is that it is also going to be a stone that is a little bit like a lot of exotics and rarities. It is a little bit softer, so it's going to be more equivalent to like an opal. It's about a 6.5 on the Mohs scale, so you just, think about wearing it with care, not wearing it on those days you're going to be really active or really busy or anything that you might be using your hands a lot, right? This is just it's a showpiece, right? It's a gem that you wear when you really want to feel and look amazing and fabulous, and that is 18 karat solid. Let me walk you through how it's made here, because it's got some really big marquise cut diamonds in the white diamonds and then pave around that. And then you can I love this little open space, so you can see a little bit of the side glow they're getting from this stone, and then you see the other side done in the same way. But to get a size like this, really remarkable. Here's the inside of it for you. So we've worked with a great, again, design team, putting all of this to a really beautiful custom way that it can all come to fruition. So this is Brazilian, found in many different parts of the world, but a few years ago, this was a teeny tiny little pocket. That's kind of what we call when you have almost like smaller than a vein, you might call it a pocket when you have a gem mine that produces a very little sparse amount of gem rough material. Very unusual to find clean, this one is, but as soon as it was found, it was less than a year and the material was gone. So that pocket did not last very long because it was so small. Now, what you really find is typically opaque material, right? A lot of times it's so opaque, it's just rock and it's carved and it's sometimes used for like decorative talismans and things like that. This is where you've got gem quality, because not only is it clean, not only is it glowing, but it's also not just that pink color that is traditional, it's got that true cherry red. That's what you look for. And most of these stones, when they exist in the world, where are they? Private collections, museums, on display. This is really what's so important to remember. A lot of them, again, opaque and tumbled. You've probably seen it look like, if you followed the gem community, if you followed gem or even read about it in books or seen photographs or illustrations, usually what it looks like is a pebble that almost looks like onyx and kind of like a pink rock that's completely opaque. So completely different to see this gem quality material, where it almost looks like marbles. You know, like marbles that you would get as, you know, when you were a kid and you got this little collection of marbles in a little, you know, tool bag, right? And there was like a marble that'd be like pink and black. That's usually what this material looks like. So a complete departure when you get into the gem quality material like this is. Let me try it on. It's as is in the yellow and the white gold here. I just love the way there's a little bit of open work on the sides that allows that glow to come through. And that's why from a distance away, when you saw it on my hand from across the room, that's a big part why you were seeing it glow like that. Look what it's doing. It's so clean. And that is when you have a stone that is typically opaque, completely can't see anything through it, looks like rocks or pebbles that you'd find out at the river. This is completely different. And what a stunning piece it is. If you are a collector and would love to own our one and only rhodonite in our collection, it's like the glow just goes beyond the stone itself. I love when that happens. It's so ridiculously rare. And we are thrilled to bring it to you, but this is our time to get a great home and make it affordable, because obviously if it's in a private collection or museum, there's no price tag you can put on it. We're going to make this simple and easy. And instead of $37,999, it is not. Oh, look at that. If you look too long at it, it might hurt your eyes, right? I almost feel like I shouldn't leave it on that screen too long. It might be like one of those that leaves a little, you know, when you've got something really bright glowing on your TV for a couple of minutes and then you change the channel real quick and then suddenly that color's still there. It looks like that kind of color, right? That beautiful, bold neon glow. But it's less than $37,000. Oh, it sure is. It's less than even $10,000. You can't put a price on something this rare. When we've gone our entire tenure without having it, when I've gone 21 years in the business and have not had it, and I've sold loose gems and finished jewelry, a lot of them. Just when you think you've sold everything, never had this. And the fact is, it's under $10,000. This is our one and only. And again, on Wednesday, brand new stone. On Thursday, brand new stone. Tonight, it's probably, well, you got to start in a special way, right? We certainly did with our rhodonite, the one and only. Again, not rhodochrosite. That is a different stone. That is actually out of the U.S. This is out of Brazil. This is that bright glowing material. Could not be more powerful of a gem. And try it if you love it. If you're a collector and you have everything, you might not have this. And this is the beautiful piece, completely customized around it. It's not $10,000. It's not $99.99. It's not even $88.88. This is hard to put a price on it when you can't find it. That's the thing that's so exciting about this mini series we're doing all week. These are really priceless gems. They are gems that you're not going to find anywhere else. You got a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity here, and it's not even going to be 88. This is what I live to do. I mean, it's just a thrill. Pretty jewelry is what we always do. Really, really rare exotics. That's not something we see ever. We're not going to do 88.88. It is for one caller. We're going to make it $7,999, and that's a one only. And with those really, really big stones that you're getting around it too. Not just the yellow diamonds, which are so lovely, but the big white diamonds individually that you have around it as well. The big marquise cuts. Look at the pave around that. And you can see right on through it where it looks like there's an additional rhodonite that is almost between the cutouts of the detail and the mounting. So that is our one and only fabulous brand new big debut tonight. Now we've got something special that's also along the debut lines, but it's going to be a stone we know, but a mounting we've not seen before. So that's coming up. And again, thank you for being here to see it. We're going to have a new stone every day, all week long on our shows. So really excited about all of those great pieces. But coming up, I'll tell you, when you have a big museum piece like this, sometimes we got to all come back down to earth and reality. And I'm going to show you something new that actually is a towering piece of jewelry, one of my favorites of the evening. Brand new here in a gorgeous morganite. We've already seen a trillion cut morganite. Now we're getting into an even more unusual cut here, something we have not seen in a very long time. It's our marquise cut. Now, I'm well aware after you debut a stone that is one of the rarest in the world that's got an $8,000 price tag, you're probably going to have to get everyone back. So here's item number 1176, and it's a 342 morganite in the marquise. Got a nice ring to it, right? It's a nice ring overall, but morganite in a marquise. 342 is the size. That first halo, pink diamonds, perfect, because look at how it just continues the gorgeous, fancy, bright, beautiful, soft, but lovely color right along the sides, and then amps up your rarity. That's 17 points in pink diamonds, and then you're going around that with 49 points in white diamonds. And notice we just had that big rhodonite. This one we had to zoom even a lot further back to get that in the picture here. And I'm going to do something a little crazy here because obviously with new and new and new and new and more new, and a lot of our new is still here, we're going to go crazy here on this one. And I've got right here on the bag $49.99 for one collar tonight. Well, here's what I'm going to do instead. We just had that road night. If you don't mind, I'm going to put that back on and wear that for a couple more minutes while I've got the chance. This is what we're going to do on the morganite. Pink diamonds and white diamonds together. It's supposed to be $49.99. You know that. That makes sense, right? Big stone like that. Private collection material, very saturated, a lot more saturated than we typically see morganites become. Most morganites have a light, barely there color. Sometimes they look more like a rock crystal quartz, like a clear quartz, than they do a pink beryl, right? This is not going to be the case with this stone. It's got a great saturation level. I'm going to put it on the auction block. Not intended to be really, there are no auctions planned. But here's what we're going to do. In an effort to get callers on the phone lines, in an effort to get everyone going and excited and ready for value on this Monday night, how about a little Monday night Marquise Morganite for you? How about a little markdown via your bids, whatever you want to pay, not $49.99, it's going to be on the auction block. This is a moment, but it's not a moment until we get everyone on the phone lines ready to go and give you a value that really makes it worth your while to make the phone call and let us know if you like it. Because this is a big ring. Let's try it on too. So you can see it one more time close up, then we'll put it on the hand for you. See how this one is, that bigger size overall that you get there. You can see how well done that is and how it's going to extend down the finger in that elongation way. You've got that bigger stone at almost 3.5 carats. You see how it's not that super tapered, narrow marquise either. It's got a lot of great size to it. Okay. We could start at $2,500 and give you 50% off. We could start at $2,000 and give you another big discount. Or we can attempt to get a couple callers on the phone lines on a big, let's face it, 3-day weekend, travel holiday, all that stuff going on. Yeah, it's going to be that night where we got to make something happen. And I will, because that's what we do, right? If it's going to be one of those, make the impossible possible, fine, we'll do it. I am not opposed. But what we got to do is make sure everything that we show you gets a home, and that's exactly what we're going to do here. And you're going to be in charge of the pricing, but it's not going to be $2,000 because I'm still awaiting an open. So it can't be $2,000, I don't think, if we're going to get this done. So instead of even $2,000, $19, $18, $17, $16, we're going to start at $1,500 on the big colossal morganite in the fancy cut with the pink diamonds and the white diamonds, double halo all the way around it, looking for 15. And then we'll go 60 seconds to get that one started, and we will have our winner. And you know, let me tell you, being 75 minutes into the show, there are probably not going to be a ton of bidders on any given piece tonight. So I would really recommend being first on the phone lines because you never know. Maybe that's going to scare everyone else away, and maybe that's going to get it done for you. So here we are, and already counting down with 45 seconds left to get this one started. And no open yet. And $10 increments will suffice for me. That'll work. That'll work. It's about as minimum an increment as we can do. Nope. Okay. Well, I'll keep it, and we'll march on. We got a lot to show you tonight. A lot. Yes, Will. Oh, you're verifying on this one? No. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm having a miscommunication with you all night tonight. Are you thinking about it? Well, we got 17 seconds till we put it away, and if they want to get it started, $1,500. But we don't have it. Okay, so we're waiting. Okay, well, here's what I'm going to do. I got 2 people now talking about it, and nobody's saying, sure, I'll get it started. Sure, I'll open it up. So why don't we do this? We move on. Give it away, $1,500. You know what I'll do? Let's start even lower. I got to get callers on the phone lines, and maybe I'm going to just defy logic here. We're going to attempt to get a lot of people on the phone lines when, again, that's feeling like a little bit of a hill to climb. We're going to try it by going even lower on the open. Did you have the open already? Oh, try it on again. Sure. Here it is on the hand again. Will, what gave you that impression? What could possibly give you that impression? Why do I even bother? Never mind, Will. Just take your phone call. Well, I going to start even, I'm not sure. This is, you know, Jess, I hate to make you work on your birthday, but you'd probably have a lot better luck up here than I'm having tonight. Don't you think? I do. But let me get a little more desperate here. Let's not start at 15. I have nobody on the phone lines except one caller, and I'm not sure what they're thinking about or talking about, but I'm going to do better than 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Let's give the ring away. Did I tell you my story about 1,000,000 years ago? It was really 2004. I was just starting at a major network, right? And there was this designer, you've probably heard of him, and it's called Dior. And a lot of people don't know they do fine jewelry. They just started doing fine jewelry a little while ago. And they created 5 pieces to start. And the cornerstone of the collection was morganite. And it had no diamonds, just morganite and aqua. And back then, this is a long time ago, it was $17,000 for a morganite with aquas. And then today, when you find one in a secondary market, because they only made so few, it was limited edition, and that same ring today goes for usually about 7-8 times. They're out there in the resale market when they're used. It goes to show you what happens when morganite and designers get together. And more designers since then have come together and made it, I've always called this the designer darling. There's something about this where designers have just fawned over morganites. They're not always a great quality. That's the problem. Even that $17,000 piece so many years ago was a really, really light saturation, really light, barely there. That's just kind of the nature of morganite. It's kind of the nature of the beryl. I have the top saturation here with not just diamonds, pink diamonds and white diamonds together, and we don't have an open at $1,100 either, do we? So here's the deal. We're not even going to do, we're not going to do $1,000 either. I'm going to skip the auction. I'm going to skip it. I'm over it. We're not getting a lot of bidders. That's clear. That's clear. It's 79 minutes in. I'm not getting a lot of bidders on this. I'm just going to sell it. And not at $49.99. I'm just going to sell it. One caller, take it, blow it out. I'll make it $999. That's how much I need to sell the ring. Forget the auction. It is not an increment, bids. Don't worry about any of that. It's just an instant buy it now. And instead of $4,999, I'm just going to sell it at $999 for this beautiful, large, important, specialty diamond and morganite ring. $9.99. Should we give it 60 seconds? And I hope that'll work. I hope it will. But obviously, am I in some deep, deep, deep trouble on that one? Yeah. I just got, you know how I feel about jewelry here in the summertime months. Most people just shut down in the summertime. We do not. We're just going to have to give stuff away, okay? That's how this is going to work. And I am definitely giving this away. If you don't think $9.99 is a giveaway price on a morganite with pink and white diamonds that's brand new tonight, I don't know what to tell you, but you might be kind of new to the fine jewelry world, and I invite you to stay with us to see what the very best in the fine jewelry world and value looks like, because that's it right there. And I will put it back up to $49.99. If this is still here in 25 seconds, we can put it back up to $5,000. But what I can't do is leave it here. I am not going to leave a piece of jewelry, and I have so much from the first hour that is still here, which is unusual because we have shown you some incredible buys. And here it is on the hand if you missed that. So let's try it on the hand one more time. It's not a small ring, so I would say if you like smaller jewelry, this is probably not for you. We've certainly got a small price tag, but it's not a small ring at all. So keep that in mind. It's a nice larger piece, but it's only going to be $9.99 first caller. All right, so hopefully that's gone. It's going to be that night. Welcome to Mondays. But it is Monday Night Markdown. I think we threw everybody with that Road Night debut, right? New gems every night. What's a debut gem mini-series? What's that? Well, I'm hoping you'll enjoy it throughout the week and get to see some stones you've never seen before and maybe get to own one or two of them. But again, there's a lot of other pieces that we got to show you in the 3 hours besides our 1 and 2 of a kind and new debuts. So I'll make sure that this is still new in a debut, but we're going to make it extra affordable. So that's a special piece right there. As is, by the way, so it's white and rose gold only. You got to leave it as is. Did I mention that? You would never want it any other way though. This isn't like somebody who was going, oh yeah, I'm gonna get that in yellow gold. Like that's not even a good option. So you want it the way it is. We'll leave it in the rose and the white gold. You'll be very glad you got it. It's a special piece. And then again, anything I can recap from the first hour, like I said, very unusually, there are some great pieces that are still hanging out. So if you want to see any of those again, let me know. And then we've got, I have a feeling we might have to, I don't know, this wasn't an auction. I still haven't done an auction. I tried one and then I gave up and we just got real naughty on it, but that's a good thing. It's a good thing when you like a lot of savings. Don't forget about the heart and the cross ring that we had. Yeah. Oh, really? The emerald cut kunzite just went? Hi. Hi, Olga. Thank you. I will put that aside for you. Did she get the white gold, Jess? Very good. All right. So the white gold kunzite gone from the first hour. Like I said, call and ask about any of those pieces because nothing should be left from the first hour extravaganza. Don't forget about our rhodonite. Imperial is here. I do have a pink diamond. Actually, we have a pink diamond in a marquise cut, interestingly enough, tonight. Yes. And what was Pam doing? Oh, good. Pam from where? Hi, Pam. Oh, hi, Pam in Arizona. Thank you so much. And thank you for shopping tonight. Do you guys want to see a Evil Eye style necklace? Evil Eye is here. We've got an Evil Eye. Don't forget about the big yellow diamond. We had GI certified 2-carat yellow diamond. What do you guys think of this? Shall we show the Evil Eye style that's coming up in turquoise that's brand new? Yes, Christine? Well, I would say, you know what, we're going to go back to the morganite really quickly, Tony. It's a really beautiful, I wouldn't say like pink like a sapphire. It's got a blushy pink color, but it's not orange. So yeah, it's definitely that peachy, pinky, beautiful marquise. We got to move on. I definitely got to move on, but I really wanted you to get it. Yeah, since I would say it's a, see the pink diamonds? It's a brighter, it's like the pink diamond color, but more saturated, but just a bit. So it's really meant to be so complementary with the pink diamonds. Okay, so next up, shall we show you, no, the pink diamond's too similar. We probably should take a break, but I do have this big ruby. It's a 369. That Evil Eye's coming up shortly. Look at this though. Ooh. Well, this is nice. And wait, is this my largest ruby in the, I think it is. I've got item number 4536. That is a 3-carat 69 Burma ruby. Wow, July is coming up. I can't believe it. Where did June go? We've got about, what was it? 2 weeks from yesterday, no, 2 weeks from Saturday is July. So July's almost here. Point that out. There's the July birthstone in the largest size we have at a 3-carat 69. And then you get, yeah, I have 369 on 4536, yeah. And it's also 106 in diamonds. So a really special, kind of a Roval influence to it. A lot of pave diamonds around it. They kind of lock into place. You don't even see as much of that side detail. The diamonds tend to stop right where your side fingers meet. Great looking stone. Beautiful, one of a kind, and it started at $11,999. Ooh, it's not tonight. That's not gonna do it tonight. We gotta make sure it goes, and this is such a fabulous piece if you're looking for one of our larger we've ever had, like all together, like ever. This is it. And it's one of those great values because we're marking it down. It's still, after all, yeah, we might be doing a gem debut exotic gem mini series this whole week, but it's still a Monday night markdown show. So we got to make it special, and we definitely are doing that when you've got a really important piece that we're going to get under $10,000 for a 369 Burma. And the reason they don't get in big sizes very often is that you got the chromium element. The chromium tends to be the coloring agent behind the world's rarest and most expensive stones. But it's also what keeps them from getting into the big sizes. And so what you have here is exactly that, a big size, 369, gorgeous color. It's got the glow, so you're not giving up clarity or glow on that stone. And we've got one. Let's make it easy. Do you remember when we had the 220 the other day and everybody wanted it? Well, it was gone in a hurry. We saw it go quickly. So what I'm doing right now is actually taking a 369 and I am going to price it less than the 220. It's not even going to be 11, 10. What did we do? Was it like $79.99? Even better for the $369. Again, diamond weight's a carat 06 on this one. So really important diamond weight that you get here. And thank you. Everyone must be out celebrating the birthday. Huh? It was horrible today. I really thought I would get didn't you think you would get a reprieve today with traffic being a holiday? Isn't it a federal holiday? I really thought so too. That was not the case. You know what? Maybe everyone's coming back from 3-day weekends. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Who knows? Either way. Okay, so here's what we're going to do on this one, guys. If you like it, it's better than $79.99. It's better. It's better than $69. Better than $59.99. Now we're talking. I'll make it $5,888 for the largest ruby we have. It's right there. And here's what it looks like on the hand. And I think we need to get to that evil eye necklace. That's going to be coming up for you. Loving it. And it's really pretty. Did you guys notice anything special about the evil eye necklace? We'll get into it when you see it up close. I know you're going to see some very distinctive differences that separate it from other pieces we've seen in the past. So we're looking forward to that. And of course, right here, right now, looking at the big ruby in that great size, almost 4 carats. Incredible, isn't it? So that one is very exciting. We are really, really looking forward to congratulating one of our collectors. Yes. Show the rhodonite, of course. Let me put this back down on the wheel. Did they miss it entirely, or are they just looking for like a second look at it? Because I want to know if we should go over all the information. I know this is pretty new to us, obviously brand new to us. I'm saying collectively us. I don't know if a lot of people have seen this or have seen it offered too many times before. So want to give you all the details you need. But here is, once again, here's that rhodonite. It's our one and only. This was our debut tonight. About 29 minutes ago, brought this out for the first time, and look what it does. When you actually see it face up, and this is the same thing you see when it's on the hand, that incredible glow it has. A 6 carat 65. Bright and clean. I wish I could show you what it typically looks like. It is usually, it looks like marbleized, like pink and black, rock. Opaque, completely opaque, meaning you don't see anything through it. This is not pink material that's clean. If you did, by the way, have gem quality material that was just pink but translucent or transparent like this, that would be valuable. This is the ultimate color because it is the cherry red. It is the cherry red color. It is the ultimate. It's not even just pink. And yet with that, you're getting the glow, the transparency that looks like this. When you see that, it does not stop. We've added yellow diamonds first around it, then the white diamonds around that, which remember are some bigger sizes individually on the white diamonds. We totaled it all up, and you've got a carat 02. This one is down, and I'm just going to show them this, Tony, because they don't think I'm marking this down because it's a little pricier piece. Well, there it is. There's your rhodonite ring. It's one only, as is, and it is supposed to be $20,000. I did not do $20,000 tonight for the ring. And that's the beauty of it, because we're cognizant of the fact this is still a Monday night markdown show. This is our weekly event where we have to mark everything down, even if it is a big brand new debut like this that we've never had before. So what's $20,000? Well, that's not going to be. We're not asking the $10,000. We're not asking for the $9,000 or even $8,000. It is down to $79.99 for that one and one alone, and everything there is 18 karat solid gold. So a beautiful piece, and like I was saying yesterday when we had some really high-end museum type level pieces, we are working with our collectors, as we always do. If you need a little help to pay over time or need to even just split the payment over a couple of cards, obviously we can do all that and help you out to make it a little bit easier. But we don't want you to miss out on the opportunities in general, because we know that's not coming back. We know something like this isn't going to be, oh, don't worry, next week we'll have 18 more. No, this is one and one alone. We've been broadcasting for the better part of 8 years and never seen one before. It is gem quality lavish material. Let me know, Sean, if they have any questions on it. This stone is Brazilian, by the way. There are different deposits and sources across the world. This is that, it's a really kind of I don't want to call it a newer find. It was a few years back, but it was less than a year total of mining until that pocket was completely negated from the earth. And that is what we got in that big gem quality, just total museum level material there. So thrilled to bring it to you tonight. Really excited you got to all see it, and appreciate it, enjoy it, and see some of our more rare material come through. So hugely important. And again, Wednesday night, because we don't see you guys on Tuesdays, but Wednesday night we'll have a brand new stone, Thursday night another new stone, and then Saturday and Sunday, 2 more new stones coming up. And then I might have a little, we're debating whether we're going to do everything. We have a little, a special, little additional collection that may be coming up Sunday. It may be coming up Monday. We're still debating on when to do that. Something you have seen, but it's a new parcel for us. So that's all to come. So it's an exciting week here that we hope you can join us for. Now, going back to something affordable and something fabulous, and something that's going to be super, super popular, I have a feeling, is going to be a super affordable necklace. Now, it was scheduled to be affordable. I'm making it a lot more affordable than it was ever intended to be coming up, just so we can make everybody happy tonight and get everybody shopping for something they love, whether it's yourself, whether it's a great giftable option. We're in that season now, a celebration season here. So this is going to be our beautiful Evil Eye that I gave you a look at already. I just grabbed this stand out of a drawer, so it may not be flawless. So forgive me if the stand is not perfect, but I want to show you sitting up right here so you can see this Evil Eye style that is done in this unique way. Now, it's got a little more extension than usually we see in the Evil Eye designs. It's item number 1179, and it's going to be super, super, super affordable for you, and I'm taking it even lower than it ever should be. So that's exciting as well. But it's our 50-point round. Did they have any questions, Sean? Okay, so sounds good. Thank you so much. Our rhodonite is still here, so glad we got another look at that one. And then, oh, I'm sorry, it's not here. You have the rhodonite? Oh, okay. So who got it? Can I ask? Oh, really? Brand new shopper with us, huh? Wonderful. Waiting for the brand new. Well, again, Susan, thank you so much. Welcome to our show, but also reminder to all of our collectors, brand new. I'm not even telling you what they are yet, but they're not rhodonite. They're something different. I so badly want to give you a hint on one of them, because one of them I've had probably 1,000 requests for over the years here and have never, ever had it. So we're really excited about a lot of the debuts, but they're all exciting. But this is our Evil Eye style necklace. It's 1179 is the number here. This is going to be a turquoise in the center, and then you've got the diamonds, but all that mirror finish gold, and then the extension of these diamonds at the lower point here, which are all those nice size round brilliants. Now, a full necklace is what you're getting. So all attached with O-rings on the side, you get a lobster claw clasp, you get adjustability, and that'll be 16, 17, and 18 inches. And how about choosing your gold color? You don't have to get it in the yellow gold. If you'd prefer white or rose, we're going to do that for you as well. So a beautiful moment here for any of our, again, we talked about earlier, we talked about the rhodonite for being the protector stone, that first aid stone, that healer stone. Well, this is really similar in that the design, it's not maybe the metaphysical property of the gem in this case, but it's that symbolism of the Evil Eye as being that protection, that warding off negativity, as this design is intended to do. So a really cool style to wear, especially right there at the neckline, beautifully done in the yellow gold. Again, you choose. I love the mirror finishing. We'll show you the chain even has a sparkle diamond cutting to it. So the chain is really well done. And the ultimate value right now, because it's not even going to be, I was going to do $9.99, but that all sounded fine and well a couple hours ago. Now, as we're more than halfway through the show, we are ready to make sure that we can bring a lot of affordability to you, and another maybe great giftable, right? Could this be another one that you're thinking about? Like we had the heart meets the cross ring earlier in our first hour that I think would be a great gift. I think this would be too. So if you want to do white, yellow, rose, remember it's easy to give because you also have that adjustability built in. And that's really important because you don't need to like everyone always worries about, well, what length does she like? Okay, now I know what I want to get her a necklace, but what length am I going to get her? What does she like? Everyone has their preference. These are 3 different lengths, all the classic ones built in. So you never have to worry about that. You've got the diamond cutting the chain. I'll show it to you on the hand as well so you can get a sense of the size and scale, but it's not even going to be $9.99. This is the beauty of it with turquoise and diamonds. All those diamonds being, of course, our signature VS diamonds, 31 points on the diamond weight, and then I'm going to show it to you here on the hand and then on the neckline so you get a choice of the gold. It's great, the finishing, and it's got a nice size to it. This is not that little, you know, we remember our line of itty bitty jewelry we did way back when? Anybody remember that? If you do, you've been with us a long time. This is definitely not in that line of itty bitty. This has got a great presence to it, which is the point, right? To see it and have it really be that beautiful look and symbolism. Then there's your adjustability. You see those different O-rings, right? Lobster claw clasp really gives you a finer, higher end type clasp as well. And then we'll go ahead and I think the best perspective is probably to see it on the neckline as well. So you can get an idea of what it's going to look like when it's actually on from a little bit further perspective away. So you get an idea of what that's going to look like, and also that chain giving all that dynamic sparkle that gives you as well. And it's not even $9.99 or $8.88 or $7.77. Love how affordable this is going to be. That's a lot of jewelry. Chains right now by themselves, if that beautiful evil eye with diamonds and turquoise is not there, a chain right now is a good $600 investment into 14 karat gold for your neckline. We're not doing $777. We're not asking $699. And we're going to take it right over to the hand, then we'll show it up close again so you can really see every aspect. See the way it's designed, see the way it's made, see the bigger diamond weight that's utilized. It's not even $699 though. That's how we know you got value here. That's all we're doing tonight. It's our big Monday night markdown show. You've got all the brand new and the debuts and all these exciting pieces, but nothing beats a great classic like this, great giftable that we can make super affordable, like a costume jewelry price on something that is as fine as this is. And we're going to make it $599 instead, so we can make it a lot more affordable, even, dare I say, giftable perhaps, and something you can think about getting in white, yellow, or rose gold and make all those customizations you want, but get something super, super affordable. Reminder, our 369 ruby is still here, by the way, that big ruby. And then we've got a great wheel on the way that's going to be super affordable in a lot of exotics, including rubellite, gold quartz, savarite, blue zircon, all of those coming up on a big wheel. But this one is major, major value there at $599. Make sure you're on the phone lines in a hurry. We will get you one. We got 60 seconds on that one. I can't believe it. And there's even a sapphire band here that has a lot of different colors of sapphire together, which is really, really important. And it's a great wearable or even a stackable band. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And how about we preview a big tanzanite that's new? A new design in tanzanite. We have a new design in fabric. You know what's funny? Did anybody else think this? Because I know a lot of people probably thought, when I saw the rhodonite, maybe your first impression was it could have been a fire opal. Because when we see fire opals, we see such top quality fire opals that fire opal almost has the look of that beautiful rhodonite. We're going to bring you a big fire opal tonight. Only did you see what's beside it? Pink diamonds next to it. So let's do our wheel. You can call us on the evil eyes if you'd like. We even have a very large, look at this. That's a tanzanite. Oh, hi Museum Reserve. Round 11 carats plus, yellow and white diamonds around it. Another brand new design. That is coming up as well. But let's get to our wheel. We have 4 great pieces, super, super duper affordable. I love this heart-shaped design. Somebody was asking me to design something the other day, and she was asking for one of those heartbeat designs. Let me show you what I think is really a look like that when we've got this design around it. This kind of reminds me of those different heartbeat designs we see out right in the fine jewelry world. We're seeing a ton of that. This is really cool, but it's the diamonds surrounding a heart-shaped zircon. Then it's our gold crystal quartz that is pure gold running through a quartz gem. That is rubellite. Rare, rare, rare tourmaline, bright hot pinky red. And then we have, let me just move this zircon to the rear, and then we're going to show you the savarite garnet. 4 great pieces, all one of a kinds. How about we blow them out real quick? Little midpoint of the show here, a little midpoint party. We're going to show you what we can do. And we're going to take them to their lowest price ever. And here's my recommendation. If you like anything up here, you have to call. There's a gold color change on any of them. And we're already seeing yellow, rose, and white up there. Different rings, right? So imagine what, I don't know, take the rubellite that's in the rose now, imagine it in white gold. Take the blue zircon that's in the white gold now and imagine it in yellow gold. We're going to do all of that for no extra charge. We can do it, guys. No extra charge at all. No extra charge to change a gold color. That's fine. Do it. But this price tag is going to make you wonder how we can ever do those things and add those extras and give you all those options and sizing and everything else as we do and still give you these rare exotic gems, all VS diamonds around them. So what do we like? Is it the 261 rubellite with 40 points in diamonds? Is it our carat 20 quartz in around 55 points in diamonds? Right over here, the savarite is a 78 point light 1 carat. It's got 52 points in diamonds, classic style halo. And then there is the big one, the 464. Only heart shape we have in the zircon family is right there. It's a bright Cambodian neon turquoisey blue. It has that double refraction, and then the diamonds around it are 31 points. Here's what we've got. Nobody on the phone lines yet. Not expecting the markdown that we maybe have? Well, it's one of a kind. When they're gone, they're gone. We're going to make this really, really quick. Did somebody miss out on the road night, Will? Is that what I'm hearing? Oh, I hate when that happens. Goodness, yes. Again, more debuts coming this week, but that's the thing. They're all limited. Well, I was kind of hoping you'd be real excited about this, anticipating a value, but it might be one of those where you're thinking $2,999 probably can only go so low. But what we're going to do is change the game. Values are well, it's what we're all about. And it's not good enough to just bring you exotics. It's not good enough to just bring you high end. It's got to be a markdown. That's what we're doing on everything, and they're better than they've ever planned to be. These were supposed to be $19.99 on discount tonight, lowest price possible. Done. Sold, right? That's what was supposed to do the magic here, if you will, to get these exotics out the door instead of $19.99. We're going to go a lot lower than that. Got to move 4 pieces in quickly. It's going to be like a 60-second deal. We're changing the goal, getting your size, whatever you need there. It's not even $9.99 per piece. It's what Monday night markdowns are all about. This is putting the mega in the Monday night mega markdowns. That's what's happening. Take a look. They're not even $9.99. They're not even going to be. How is this happening? Savarite, gold quartz, and rubellite, and then you get the zircon in the background there. And any one of them you want, not even $9.99, blowing them out. Give it 60 seconds, Tony. We're going to make them $949, and I'll try them on, and we'll recap all those carat weights as you call and ask about them. Oh, Jess, we've got birthday fireworks outside. They're early. I told them 10 o'clock for when she's driving home. That's what I told them. I said maybe 10:05. Just do like a big, big, like one of those grand finales, like just 4th of July parade style, but bigger. Oh, 4th of July is on a Tuesday, though, you guys. That's good. We don't need to be here on 4th of July. Oh. Tony, what are you going to do? What are we going to do? Should we have a little TVON parade party? What should we do? Oh, sorry, I'm in Arizona. Oh, sorry, yeah, I'm going to Arizona. Just for the day. Rubellite's gone. Can I try it on? 930 is the item number. 112-0930. Rubellite's gone. There goes our 261 with 40 points in diamonds. Yes. Zircon gone. Zircon, 847 for you over there, Sean. Let me try it on for him. That's the 464 with 31 points in diamonds. It's gone. It sits up a little higher too, Sean. Look how cool that is. And any gold, of course. Zircon gone. And then let me know we have 2 left. Either the gold quartz in the round or the 78-point Savarite. 2 great options. There's the round and the gold quartz. Here's the Savarite oval with the halo. I'm sorry, guys. I got a lot of people disappointed on the phone lines. That's why we say call early. You never know what these prices are going to be. What? Oh, darn it. They just missed it. Wait, we're not going to leave a Savarite. Now, I know we don't have it all that often, but do you know how rare that is? To find a Savarite that is clean, that is not just that deep, deep, deep dark, too dark a green color. You know what I'm talking about. They usually are too dark. That is the brightest, most cleanest. You know, everyone's going to think you're wearing the best emerald in the world, but it's Savarite garnet, rare in its own right, and you've got the diamond halo at 52 points around it, any gold, and then you've got the 120 round quartz with 24 karat pure gold running through it. How are those $949 and still here? That I don't know, but they are, so let me know. It's gold quartz, carat 20 with 55 points wrapping around it, or you can take the Savarite garnet, which is the 78-pointer with the 52 points in the halo. Well, it's getting a little bit towards that last hour. I'm bringing out the fire opal. Now, I've had 2 people call in the last couple of minutes, and they were upset they missed the road night. I know that road night is rare, extensively so, but we're going to show you the next best thing. Okay, just going to put it out there as an option. Let me know if you want the gold quartz. Look at the inside because you can see the gold runs all the way through it, straight on through the body of the stone. And then we have the Savarite. Why, oh why, oh why, oh why? Look at what that does when it moves. Is that not a good looking Savarite? Because that is Okay, I said emerald. Now I'm thinking more green diamond, right? If a green diamond could be like more true green, grass green, as opposed to like a mossy yellow green, that's like a green diamond because the way it's sparkling thanks to the clarity that has. Okay, so I'm going to show you the next best thing. For those of you that are sad, you missed out on the road night. Let's bring out this brand new fire opal, which is 112, 1210. And we have gone and upgraded our best of fire opal here because it is a big stone. Yes, this size usually goes for $5,000 and up. I've got a whole box full of them that are $5,000 and up when they're 4 carats or bigger. This is actually a 5 carat 37. And then we have seriously upgraded the mounting because you're also getting 24 points of pink diamonds, and they're huge because they're 6 stones. That means they're 4 points each. Those are big pink diamonds. That may not be a huge white diamond, but that's a big deal when it's pink diamonds, and they're natural, as is in the white and the rose gold. So keep that in mind. You got to love it in the gold color it's at. But the problem is we have taken a $59.99 ring and upgraded it with pink diamonds. So it's actually a $79.99 ring. And that's not going to help my cause tonight. And I still have 2 pieces sitting here from that last 949 wheel. So if there ever was a time when you realize, okay, we're going to have to go a little bit crazy here for the entirety of this show and what's left of it on this Monday, which is only about an hour and 10 minutes, I'm going to do that right now and right here. This is not a time to wait because we're going to make this real interesting. And this could be a challenge because you know what happened earlier. Something crazy happened. I tried. I attempted an auction. It didn't go all that well. We didn't get an open. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to try it again. There are 4 carats here. You've seen them. 4 carat fire opals. When they're this color, when they are that bright, gorgeous, I'm going to call it loud. It's like a loud color. It's bright because it's glowing, though. It's almost like, yes, I'm assigning a personality trait to a gem because I find some stones are so beautifully alive with color that I almost personify them. Right? This is that big personality, that personality that walks into the party and everybody turns and looks, right? There's almost not even a presence but an aura about them where everybody just like it's an energy that emanates. That's what this stone does. It's probably the reason why in weeks of late, this has been one of our most requested stones is fire opal. Big size fire opals, cherry red color. This looks a lot like that rhodonite did that I've already had several people who called in, they missed out. That was $79.99. It was such a good value. That's right where this fire opal should be. We've added pink diamonds. That is something the rhodonite did not have. That had yellow diamonds and white diamonds. This has pink diamonds. Really big individual pink diamonds here. Stunning mounting. I'm going to start an auction on it. We're not starting at $4,000. That's your half off value. We're not starting at $3,000 either. And because I'm already wary of the fact that the last auction I attempted did not get an open, we're going to start even lower than $3,000 on this massive. You've seen our 3 and our 4 carat fire opals that all go for over $5,000. That's what every one of them goes for. We're not doing that here. It's not going to be $3,000. Oh gosh, don't make me go lower than $3,000. I'm thinking this is now panic time, right? What about 25? How about 2,500? How about $2,000 on a 537? Huge size, $79.99 ring, big pink diamonds, only 6 of those pink diamonds. They're big time though. 6 stones, 4 points each. That is not easy to do. And then have that matched great saturation we're seeing there. Okay, no open at 2,000. I can't go through an 0 for 2 on auctions tonight. So here's what I'm going to offer. We're going to go a lot lower than even $2,000 to start. It's going to be a $10 increment. Let's make that easy. We're not even doing 2019, 18, 17. If you have ever wanted one of our major sizes in fire opal, well, it's right here. Because the big complaint is the big fire opals are gorgeous. We all know that. That's why we love them. But then they have those, those are some bigger price tags that go along with them. Not here. Not tonight. 17, 16, $1,500. That's where we're going to start. I don't even think we're covering the gold band without the fire opal and without the pink diamonds at this point. This is it. Take a look at it. 15 to start. Let's see what we got. 60 seconds, please. And then we'll either carry on, show you something else, or we will have an open and we'll proceed. But that is up to you guys to decide because we're still searching for $1,500 to get that one going. and you know you got to see it on to appreciate the size of this stone. One more thing, a not so hidden heart in the profile. The entire ring basket work is set up a little higher, so you've got a lot of light getting to those stones, not just the diamonds, but the fire opal as well. And here it is on the hand. Okay, so now we see it really goes, this is a sense of the scale, because what obviously is a 537 actual carat weight looks larger by a long way. And the pink diamonds are so big with their bezels and their rose gold, which again, you got to leave it in the white and the rose. So the actual basket for the fire opal is white gold, the band is white gold. The pink diamonds are all set in the rose gold. And when you see that the way it's done, it's going side to side. This almost acts as a bookend so that your side diamonds meet up with the side fingers here, so it's not going to rotate or do this or this. We've all seen rings on people's hands that are going like this and they're flying every which direction, because a lot of times that happens with something that's a bigger stone. No open at $1,500. Oh my goodness. Well, we're moving on. There's nothing I can do beyond just wait. And if we've waited already more than 60 seconds and we don't have an open, the reality is it just might stay here with us. But that is still a $79.99 ring. And if it appears on a show in the future, whether it's Wednesday or next month or next year, it's a $79.99 ring. And we're trying mightily to get a $1,500 open on this massive, colossal fire opal, and we don't have it. Pink diamond is here. We got a pink diamond. It's a 21 pointer. Boy, we're just getting bigger and bigger and bigger on the pink diamonds. Yes? No, really? I was literally just moving on. Come on, Sean. I was just ready to take it away. We've got the open. And you know what? We're going to give it the fastest 2 minutes here. That's all I can do. It looks like it's going to be a one and done. Let me know who we have, Sean, because they're at 15. No competition as of yet. We'll give it a final 2-minute clock. That's it. 2 minutes and we move on this one. That is, well, had a lot of questions and requests for more affordable fire opal. But nobody said anything about, oh, no, I want the big size still, but I want the big size to be more affordable. Well, now it is. And we have 1,500. It's going out the door, but in 100 seconds from now, we're going to have our winner. And right now, only at $1,500, but the increment is teeny tiny. So you can come on in with ease, make it yours if you'd like to, not have to go up and spend a whole lot more just to try and get the win here. A final minute 25. That's it. Sean, who do you have there? Do you know? Nope, we don't know yet, but we do have a final minute 12, and it'll be a done deal. And then the multicolored sapphire ring is coming up. Well, I was not expecting this, but it's not a day for auctions. That's for sure. So $1,500, 1 minute final to get you in. We're looking for 1510 or more. And then still have Mahenge, huge tanzanite round, more wheels on the way. Got 2 more wheels to get to in 1 hour and 4 minutes. So there are going to be a lot of wheels, a lot of discounting still to happen. But 40 seconds remaining. Here it is one more time in the hand. Don't let this one pass you by. Whatever you do, do not let that one. Oh my goodness, $1,500 for a mega stone. Pink diamonds with it. What a great combination. And not a little bit of pave either. Really big, significant individual size stones there. 20 seconds left. Last chance, last call. Sean, do you know who you have there? Want to congratulate whoever it is. We're looking right now, finding out. 14 seconds, it's all theirs. That was my fear. Realized, didn't even get beyond the open there. But it's once, twice, 3 times. That is going to be a done deal. Congratulations to your caller. And we'll show the sapphire band coming up next. It's gone. Enjoy. Here it is. Wow. So each sapphire in this band, pretty special too. It's not just 5 stones put together. We're looking at really individual, bright, beautiful colors, starting with the yellow-green combo. This is the green-blue combo. Then you have a cornflower electric blue, purple, and then pink all across the band. Super stunning, and 14 karat gold with a carat and a half, and you can even get a couple of them and stack them together because there's almost that squared off style the baskets for the 5 stones are creating. So you can get real kind of color happy here if you want to, and really just kind of mix and match it or wear it all on its own for your one size or one ring goes with everything look, right? That's kind of the beauty of having multicolors. Did you get that one, Sean? And who was it? Just so I can say thanks. I'm sorry, who? Okay, Miss K, thank you so much. Zero to start. Oh, we should get an item number, 9398. Now we can go zero to start. Zero to start, $100 increments. $100 increments. Why not? $2,800 ring, major sapphires, all rounds, diamond cut, the pink, the purple, really rare, then the blue green, then the golden, it's like a yellow blue combo. We know that when you combine yellow and blue, it makes green. So it almost looks like a chartreuse green color there. No open. Well, this is going to be a little different if we don't get an open because it's a zero to start and a reserve auction. We're looking for $100 increments. And if we have anything like our previous auctions, the first auction had no open. The second auction just now had one bidder entirely. So if this gets a one bidder situation and that bid, let's say, is $100, well, you know what happens. That means we've got to sell it at $100. This is probably not the smartest thing to do, but we'll give it 60 seconds to get it started. If there's nobody out there for that band, that's okay too. Probably better yet, we'll just move right along. But we are looking for $100, and if you get 100 and you're the only bidder, you will win it. And there is solid 14 karat, which you're going to choose the gold color. Do you have 100? $100 for Will's collar. Let me try it on for you. Also show you that this 5-stone style is very reminiscent of the diamond band we do. Look how vibrant they are. These are not easy stones to get. They're sapphires. They're really unusual to get that set of 5 different collectibles. How much? $300 we have. Little mini power bid back there with the birthday girl. Looking for 4 or more. We have $300 currently, and we're looking at 1 backed up call. So if you are waiting to get through, hang tight. We'll get to you. We have $400 and only 2 bidders. $400 now. We're looking for 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or $2,800 is what we'd like, but that's probably not going to happen. But we're at $400. $500 now. Wait, did you have 4 or is that a different caller? Okay. $500 to a new caller. New bidder on the line here at 5. Uh-oh. Well, that's not a $100 stone, but right now it is. Free gold, $100 a stone. That's not what you pay for sapphires that look like that. And suddenly, a major drop-off in bidders. $600 we have. 2 bidders left. Everyone else is out. Oh, no. Let me say this, Tony. This looks like it's going to... Are these the fastest auctions in the history of TVON? Because I believe they are. The last one was one thing. Now, what? Let's give it 2 minutes. I'm done. Top of the hour's here. We have 1 short hour left in our Monday. That's it. 1 hour left. We're at $600. We're looking for 7. We've got 1 bidder left. Anybody else who wants to come on in, you got 2 minutes to do so. We're sending it out. Thank goodness for new reserve auctions. Aren't these fun? If that was a $600 ring, you better believe I'd be selling it at $600. It's not a $600 ring. I can't do 5 incredible, exotic, rare, diamond cut sapphires in a band of solid gold for $600. Can't do it. If I could, we would. We don't. So this is now at $600. We're going to give it 2 minutes, and then we sell it when the clock hits 0. So take a look. You got a couple of minutes here to dial in if you want to be a part of it. I'm going to try it on again. I think also could be a really cool, vibrant pinky ring. Why not? But no reserve auctions are your friend, because I'm at the mercy of this light audience Monday night when clearly we haven't had a lot of bidders. We've had, what, 3 bidders total? And we're looking for 700 or more, and we have 95 seconds approaching until it's done, and every one of those stones matched for size, so that means they're 30 points each. But it's the colors here that I'm asking you to really evaluate on an individual basis, how rare and spectacular each and every one of those colors are. The blends of colors there, the unique, starting with that beautiful true cornflower in the middle of it all to anchor the band. And that's really a traditional but exotic. What do I mean? Well, traditional is blue, but not every blue sapphire is defined as a cornflower blue. That's very specific. And then you've got the rare vanadium rich purple, and you've got the super unusual, look at that pink. Look at that pink, how diamond-like it is because of the cutting. And then over here, really rare combinations of colors in the stones where you get the gorgeous yellow. That's the yellow. Really, it's a yellow blue, so it's kind of a yellow green as a result. And then you get the blue green right there. Oh, such a stunner. We've got 39 seconds remaining. Last call, any gold. We're still changing the gold for you, of course. Really wearable, easy to wear band, but good size stones. Really shows up and shows off. And I like a ring you can wear with everything, and that's a ring you can wear with everything right there, because you got all these arrays of colors, right? Beautiful stone colors. I love the shape being the round brilliance there as well. Shall we bring out the big tanzanite for the top of the hour? Press our luck with that one. Showing you almost everything we have today, but there are a few pieces from the first hour still hanging out here. Still have that big ruby too, the 369 rubies here. The evil eye. Do we have $700? Anybody? At 7? Yes, no? Sold. Congratulations, you've got it. Well done. Well, let's start this final hour of our Monday here, officially, with a piece of pink diamond jewelry. Oh, pretty. Doesn't this have a little vintage kind of look to it? A little bit. Marquise cut pink. 1035 is the odd number. Baguettes, rounds, marquise. How about it? Yellow, or rather rose and white gold. I am still looking at that sapphire band. Congratulations, by the way, to our winner on that sapphire band. Enjoy it. Enjoy. What a value. How about one of a kind on this 21-point pink? It's a big stone here. We've seen a couple pink diamonds of late. They've all gone. They've been 13 points, 12 points, 15 points. This one's 21 in that center stone marquise. Then 22 points in the, well, actually, Tony, I'll give you the 8 points in the pink first. I know. We build the pinks first there. So that first halo is the pink diamond weight. That's 8 points additional. So you will get the total of 29 points in the pink. Then you get 22 points in baguette white diamonds. That would be the tapered ones on the side there. And 38 points in the round brilliance. And we've got one only. And it's a big stone. And it's a fancy cut. And it's finished in a really good way. Even the depth of the gold, can we just shout out how well made this is? How beautifully created and crafted. And one more thing, that's the carat weight. Do you see that hallmark on the inside that says 0.21? It actually says 0.21. Well, that's the carat weight, so you never forget the center stone, okay? That's very important, I think, because I have a lot of jewelry. I forgot most of my carat weights. Yeah, I don't really think of them much unless it's a significant carat weight. Sometimes they're significant carat weights. Then I remember them. But when they're just a carat weight, kind of nice sometimes to have it engraved on the inside like that is. I have the one, it's as is. Let me try it on for you. And we're about to take a $59.99 ring, a lot lower, and then we've got another wheel for you. A big discount wheel on one of a kinds, and you saw that last wheel, very popular. So we're going to keep that going. That's where some of our biggest discounts of the inventory lie, when they're all together on a wheel like that. So here's what we're going to do on the brand new pink diamond 21 pointer here. It's just such a big size. Do you realize we only have 4 diamonds, 4 pink diamonds, let me specify, 4 pink diamonds that are larger than this. Just 4. That's it. That are any larger than this one is. That's saying something. And we're going to blow it out right now for, you know what, skip it. I'm not doing $3,000. I'm not even doing $2,000. We'll make it $1,999 right now. First caller on that one. That's a good way to get a 21 pointer. Okay, wheel time is next. Then we've got, I don't know, should we save this tanzanite or should we show it? The new design with the white and the yellow diamonds together around it. And that most awesome of Museum Reserve rounds. Yes, Jess? Oh, my ring, my favorite. It is. We've had so many good yellow diamonds tonight, but that is my favorite new design. So well done on that one. Thank you so much. That was 1044 as is. Thank you. And let me know, Jess, who got my ring. Because it's no longer my ring. I'm going to have to call it somebody else's ring. Tanya's ring. It's Tanya's ring now. Tanya, well done. Congrats on that one. Now we have 2 significant yellow diamonds still left. We had a 251, and we have a 2 carat that's VS certified by GIA. So that is all still here. We'll probably recap those before we go. And, you know, before we get to the big tanzanite and the wheel and all that, I do have a markdown on an imperial. That is one that so many of you have thought about, and it's that really, really pinky variety that is not just golden or yellow, but yeah, it's pretty much all pink, right? There's not there's not much of a semblance of yellow or golden. Like if you ask people what color is my stone, I don't think anybody's going to say yellow. I don't think they're going to say orange. I don't think they're going to say honey color. That is a pink, but the truth is when we compare it to, like, let's say a pink sapphire, that's a traditional pink color, this has that really unique, if anything, it's like a Padparasha sapphire. Padparasha, is where golden and pink and orange come together, right? That's what this Imperial's doing, except it's got a heavy dose of the pink that tends to be a little bit stronger ratio than even the golden colors to it. It's a pear shape. It's item number 953, and it's a 125 Imperial Topaz, and there's so much pink, it's almost purple through the middle, which is really cool. And that is a 125 Imperial with 74 points and diamonds around it. I'm bringing it out because 953 is a brand new markdown, so that's really exciting. We've seen it before. A couple of you have been thinking about it. It was $59.99. I already dropped it to $29.99. Then it got even lower than that. And you've seen it for $24.99. And that's where everyone was mulling it over, thinking real seriously about it. Well, the reason it's here on Monday Night Markdown is it's about to go there, to the Monday night epic markdown you've been waiting on for this one, and you're not paying $24.99. And that is, let me say it, the most saturated stone we have. It has the most pink of any Imperial Topaz we can bring you here. I know there are some stones that are larger in size that also go for a lot more money, but they still don't have the amount of pink. This is really the headline here, is that stunning saturated pink. You see it, right? I'm hoping everybody sees that at home because it's something you see really well and really strongly in person, is that almost like, look at the center there, maybe just even right below center where you see that almost purpley kind of neon tone. That is unique to find. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And then we're going to get you a better value than even $24.99. It's actually going even lower than $2,000. It's only $19.99 for that one only, right then and there. And that would be as low as that one's going to go. Once you see it on the Monday night show with that markdown ensuing, that's going to be the last of the opportunities and the last chance to get it at that historic value. So a huge collectible. I mean, right? We're so lucky to have these rarities like this. And this is a whole mini-series week where, again, every night this week on television on Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to have a brand new gem debuting. So I want to keep reminding you, you got to be with us to see them. At the beginning of the shows, we'll let you know what's coming up, and we have very limited items. So huge collector's week to be with us. And that is why, had we not seen this before, we would call this a collector's stone. It is every bit that stone. But the fact is that most of the Imperial being rare across the board as it is, most of it is yellow. Most of it is orange. It gets more and more rare the more and more pink you see, and that stone has max pink. So we're going to show the big tanzanite coming up. Looking forward to this because it's also a brand new designer mounting to go with it as well, which is very, very exciting to see. And we're excited to bring it because check this out. So many times there are folks that say, well, sometimes you guys do a tanzanite with white diamonds. Sometimes you do a tanzanite with yellow diamonds. What about combining them together? And we've done that here. And look at what we have. Those are not any white diamonds. Those are princess cuts. And then you have the yellows. And then it's all surrounding the last of the Museum Reserve rounds, which is item number 1188, brand new tonight. And oh my, is it fantastic in every way possible. It is an 1114 on the stone size itself. So your carat weight delivering. One of our larger gems overall in rings, but also over 11 carats. But more importantly, thank you, it is that very, very special round. It's a Portuguese cut round. You get the white diamonds that are, yes, princess cuts. And we're going to break it down. 71 points in the white diamonds, 33 points in the yellow, a carat 04 in total weight, but it's the way they're set. Ah, what a stunner. And the fact they curve a little bit so that when you're seeing it from different angles on the hand, when it's you observing your ring, when it's others observing the ring on your hand, you see that slight little angle that the yellow diamonds are set at. So you're getting diamonds in a visual from all the different angles here. But we also need to touch on the obvious here. Some would call it the pink elephant in the room. I would say it's the red elephant in the room because it's red flash. That is so apparent in this one. That is why it was set aside as Museum Reserve from day one. Day one, 4.5 years ago, that is all the red you could ever expect to get if anyone would like this. It's actually funny because most of the Museum Reserve stones, we've talked about this. There's a set price. It's like a threshold. It's $99.99. Pretty much every Museum Reserve, whether it was a 3 carat, a 5 carat, an 8 carat, what was the other round we had, a 9 carat? They all had the set price of $99.99. What's so distinctive and what makes this different? This one actually being over 11 carats. So when it hits the 10 carat marker over, tends to have a little different pricing structure to it. That is why this one's not $99.99. Sorry, I hate to go up on the price. Usually we're going the other way. This one actually is $12,999. You can probably see that from where you are at home. It went up beyond what the other museum reserves did because of that size. Because it's not a 10 carat or under, it's an 1141, so, or 1114. So that makes it go a little bit higher, and that's why it has this $12,999. I'll change it for you. We're in our last now, approaching 45 minutes left in the Monday. We can't do $12,999. We certainly can't do $99.99. It's not gonna work either, because now you've seen it. You're expecting better. But we have to keep in mind where this falls, even within the rounds that we've seen of the museum reserve. We know that category means extra ultra reds. It means that fiery flash. It means that designer cutting, which we don't always see, especially the round. Think of how wasteful it is, right? Here's the thing I want you to remember. When we see a round that's a 2 or 3 carat, that's one thing. Think about where that rough crystal started. Because you have, think of it like when you're baking cookies. I always liken it to that. When you lay out the dough flat and then you use that cookie cutter to stamp out your rounds, right? What do you have? You have all this excess, right? Think about the rough crystal the same way. When you take a piece of rough crystal and then you make the conscious decision to cut a round, you're going to waste a lot of that rough crystal. Something you don't want to do on any gem, but especially a one-source gem, especially the best quality that's ever existed, like the Blue Wing Block D. But beyond that, when you have a small piece of rough crystal that's going to yield a 3 carat, that's a lot different than when you have a bigger piece that's going to actually yield an 1114. Totally different deal. So you're choosing to take a bigger piece of the rough where you could have maximized that rough with an oval, could have maximized it with a square cushion, or even a rectangular cushion would even been a better idea. But instead you're making the decision to still go that extra mile, waste a lot of the rough, cut the round that's over 11 carats when all is said and done. That's why there is an extra premium when you get into sizes like this. We're going to do something crazy here. End of the show is nearing. We've got to get this one home. Auctions haven't been working. Discounts. Well, it's taken every discount and then some to get pieces out the door. And now we're talking about a brand new designer mounting with pink, or rather the yellow diamonds and the princess cuts. And they're all together. And it's not even $99.99. There are times in this world when you just have to say, okay, if the value's right, I'm going to act. That's what this is. The value, and combined with the fact it's a new design, and combined with the fact that it's museum reserve, it's all there. And we're going to have to take this lower than 99 or 89 or 79 or 69 or 59 or 49.99. We'll blow it out right now. It's a first caller opportunity. I have had no luck with auctions, so I'm not even going to attempt it because I can discount a lot faster. It takes time to run an auction and wait for opens, and if we're not going to get them, I can do all the discounting on my own, and that's what this stone, oh man, look at that piece. Forgive the fact it's moving because it's a little bit larger than what I wear here, but look at how beautiful that is. Just going to hold on to it there and anchor it, and you can see what that does. All the reds from this angle, from this far away, still getting the reds. Best material out there. And it's not $49.99. Let's blow it out right now. The very first caller can have it. Yellow and white diamonds together. I love that we are using princess cuts as accents. That is a new thing. That is real unusual. And it's not $49, $48, $47, $46, $45.99. You do not pay. We're going to really do something special here. Make it $4,499. That's it. $44.99 for an 1141. Do you realize that's going to be about $400 a carat if we exclude any kind of pricing for the diamonds and the gold at all? That's impressive. So $44.99 gets that to you. Take a look at that one more time. $44.99 for that piece. We got wheels on the way. A lot of discounting to do. Got some of our very cool designer baguette earrings. We'll hopefully get to those. We've got a lot to show you. We even have a 17 karat tanzanite if you want to go even larger in size. A 17 karat oval is here. And then we have any requests. We have not had a single request today except for one, which was the yellow and pink diamond ring that is still here. So that is one to consider. I would not wait. We will recap those items. Our best value, if I'm being really just open with you guys, it's about the 2 carat, GIA certified, 2 carat yellow diamond. It's by far our best value tonight. It's item number 0957. I'm going to recap it because I showed it in the first hour knowing that it would go. And then, of course, not realizing, yeah, holiday Monday, a little different audience. So here's what we're going to do. Bring it on back with the 2 carat VS2 GIA certified stone that is here. That is solid 18 karat gold. I think it is one of the better designer rings we've ever compiled and created, because usually we get a little bit more bridal, or we do, what do we do? Halo or bridge, one or the other. This is where you're getting, I can see a 3-stone style influence. I get a little halo influence to it. You get that whole big 2-tone, beautiful dynamic look of 18K. And then you get your yellow and your white diamonds. So we didn't just leave it. I know it leans a little on this wheel because that's because those diamonds are so large there. It's a major, major look here. Your total diamond weight in all is nearly 4 carats. You're at 387. In total, we also have a GIA certificate to go with it that tells you it's a VS2, tells you the exact color grading. And the fact is, the whole thing overall is under the $19,999 that it's always, remember, it's got to be a bigger stone, and it's got to be a better stone if we're going to ship it off to GIA. How many big diamonds have we sold without the certs? And they're gone. To say, why this one? Why this stone? Why is this stone selected to be going to GIA first to get this whole evaluation done, which we pay dearly to do, by the way? You've got every single aspect about your diamond basically graded here and listed and classified, so you have documentation of everything you need to know about your diamond. And when I can't keep a 2 carat in stock, no matter what the price is, and we're showing you the only certified 2 carat we have, and it's going under the prices we've seen that our 2 carats have been in the past, that is a value. Not to mention one of our largest overall diamond weights. You see it's a VS2, it's a 2 carat exactly, it's a 6.6 by 6.8. It's got a faint fluorescence, that does not matter unless you're putting it under UV black light. And then you've got an inscribed stone that is very important, because that is what's going to link up all this documentation with your diamond at all times. So let's take another look at the ring. Then I'll try it on for you. It is going to be sized to fit whatever you need it to be, so that the moment it arrives, you start wearing it, and hopefully you never have to take it off, because it's that kind of level. Wear it, live in it, enjoy it, all of that. It's beautifully done on the inside. It's all 18 karat 2-tone. It does have to stay as it is, but you're getting 387 in amazing diamonds total. And once again, this is barely going to fit, but I'm going to put it on anyways and just show you what that looks like one more time. And you know what we're going to do? It's not even $10,000 or $99.99. We have one available. Let's get it at home right now, and let's show it one more time up close. Every one of those white diamonds is a 12-pointer individually. That's very important. And you've got the big yellow diamonds with it. Not just the 2 carat in the center, of course, but the big 1/4 carat pear shapes that are around it. Let's do it. It's $8,999. Certain all that big diamond weight, nearly 4 carats worth, and it's $89.99. Have a very large golden South Sea pearl pendant. If you'd like to see it, we've got a pink sapphire, we've got rubelites, we've got a dog tag necklace with a tourmaline, star sapphires, kunzites, everything you can imagine, even a diamond bangle that is all princess cuts. All here. You let me know what requests you have, what you want to see before we go. We're running out of time in this Monday night. So this is going to be our last call on that one, $89.99. Then we get into a discounted wheel. That's a good one too. You know what? We had a lot of people miss out on a blue zircon earlier. Let's show you a blue zircon as a part of this wheel. We'll just do a little impromptu. I'll take a bunch of pieces we have that are one of a kinds. We'll put them together on a wheel. We'll give you a massive discount, again, one of a kinds, and you saw the last wheel we had, a lot of pieces were gone before people could get in, and that was just because we had more than one caller on each item. Take a look at what we have first, the blue zircon pear shape. Then we've got a really stunning, this is that purple pinky diaspora that we love to see, and that great cushion cut stone, actually. Give it a little polish here, and then we're going to show you another great bridge mounting. This is actually the single row bridge. It's got one row of big diamonds going underneath it, and check out this stone. That's a rare gem. Guesses? Take your guess what that is. We'll reveal it in just a moment. And then we also have, well, how rare is this? A heart-shaped mandarin garnet. for one caller. This is going to be a wild one. And again, lots of diversity here on the colors and the varieties, but they're all one of a kind. So you pick your favorite, get it quickly before it's gone, because you know this is what's happening on these discounted wheels. Got a major, major night to shop, but we got to move some more jewelry in our last 40 minutes here, and I'm going to figure out a way how. And the best thing I can do, discount. It's the best way to cheat the system here. That's a 518 zircon. This diaspora, 140. It's one of our bigger ones. Left, then the mandarin garnet heart shape, super rare, 398, so just shy of 4 carats. And then, did you guess it right? What'd you guess? Green sapphire? You know what it looks like? It looks like a chameleon diamond. If we had a 2-carat chameleon diamond ever, which we have not, it looks like a chameleon diamond. Let me tell you, if you've wanted a chameleon diamond but they're a little out of reach, get this stone and pretend, because it's beautiful. It's a 2-carat round and it's a chrysoberyl. So it's a very rare stone in its own right. But I just took 4 rings that are one of a kinds. Put them on a wheel. The prices vary from $39.99 and greater. I am not going to ask $39.99 for any one of them. You can change the gold color on any of them except for one, the mandarin garnet and the yellow. That's all got to stay because that's custom made for that heart shape. So that one has to remain. You know what I'm doing? I've been getting out the jewelry boxes. This is the way we do jewelry boxes, filled with jewelry, filled. I'm going through them. I'm bringing out great pieces that we're just going to drop in price. If you have a request for the next 35 minutes we have left of airtime, get them in, tell me what you'd like to see. We will go through and put whatever you want on that wheel, because we've got to move some jewelry here in the last few minutes. So you tell me what you want to see. We have boxes and boxes and boxes and vaults filled with jewelry just like this, where we would love to find what you'd like to see and bring it on out. But this wheel is up here ready to go. But is it? If they're $39.99, ordinarily that gets them gone. Nothing's happening. So here's what I'm going to do instead of $39.99. We're going to take them even lower, and then let me know what we can bring out from the vault for you, because it's your show. And if there's something you want to see, we might as well bring that out as opposed to me just guessing what you want to see. So we can do whatever you want, but it's not $39.99. I'm going to blow them out. And when you have exotics that are big sizes like this, and I'm going to tell you that they're not even $2,000 each, or they're not even $1,500 each, something's cooking. And it's value, value, and more value. Take a look at this. Nothing up here is going to be $1,500. Let's do them all. One price, and you can take all 4 if you want. Get all 4 collectibles. They're all so unique and rare and special and different in their own right. Take what you love, but they're not $14.99 either. We're sending them out right now. That is so rare. Durable chrysoberyl in a round. We have the heart-shaped mandarin. It's almost 4 carats. This is one of the most vibrant, bright, purpley pink diasporas. They're out of Afghanistan. Then you've got the blue zircon in that major size. Tell me which one you like. They're $1,399 while they last. That's it. $13.99, 60 seconds to get them all home, and that should do it. And then we're going to need your requests here. We can do 0 to start, no reserve auctions if you want. We can do anything, whatever you want, but you got to tell us, guide us a little bit as to what you'd like to see, because everything I've shown you, we can always do recaps as well. I've got a couple of last pieces available from the show, so we can do that if you'd like. We can do anything, but again, got to tell us what you'd like to see. $13.99 for anything up there. This is your time to call us. Tell us what you like. Tell us which one you want to have at that great big discount. Okay, let's move on. We've got the big tans, and I've got a 520 that's here. It's a really good size. Okay, 520. Blue wing block D, 520, and a little lighter diamond weight. We saw the big 11 carat, a little out of, I think, the budget for tonight. So what we're going to do is bring out a 5 carat 20. Or how about platinum and Burma together? Or we do have a diamond bangle. This is the princess cut diamond bangle right there. All 2 rows, invisibly set, stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. And then a lot more on the way. But again, anything you'd like to request, we need to hear from you. Have one of our most stunning Burmas. I've got the big one here. We've got the 369 we showed you. We also have a platinum piece, which is a 2 carat. Or we can bring you a marquise. Oh, how pretty. So this is like the waterfall ring / raindrop ring that has been modified with a ruby in the middle. that is is this the third marquise we've seen today? We've seen a lot of marquise cuts tonight. Very excited to have you with us for our last 34 minutes. Again, requests are welcome. You let me know what we can bring out. I'll be willing to auction anything off, whatever we can do for you. I'm just here to show you what you want to see and then find a way to mark it down so that we can discount it to where you're happy, okay? If you go to bed and you're not happy tonight, you didn't buy something from the show. If you did, you're going to be happy. That's all I can guarantee you. The values are just that good. So here's what we've got on the big ruby. It's a brand new style. It's item number 933. It's a 50-point marquise, and that's the mounting. We've seen a similar version that we've done a million times over that you guys still love to this day. It's called the raindrop ring. This is a modified version of. It gives you the bezel set diamonds and then a little beadwork top and bottom and through. And we're going to go 0 to start on this one. It's up to you. 21 points in diamonds and a 0 to start, no reserve auction. And it's going to go out the door one way or the other. And let's just hope we get an opening bid. That way we can ensure it finds its home. It's as simple as that. Why not? A fabulous piece and a great big stone and obviously clarity, clarity, clarity all the way through it. That's the glow that usually rubies do not give us. This one does. In a rare cut, this is also a stone that doesn't like rare cuts. What do I mean by that? What do you mean it doesn't like it? It usually ends up when you try unusual cuts, just because the way the crystal grows in nature, it doesn't usually end up as a finished gem. You usually end up with a gem that is basically no longer going to be gem quality because it's going to be in a million little pieces. That's what happens with ruby when you attempt exotic cuts. It's why we almost always see an oval, and we have no open on this one. I gotta move. All right, coming up, let's get to our platinum piece. We've got a platinum ruby. It's going to be a larger stone. All right, if we got one bidder and they put in $100, they're gonna win it, and it looks like we may have one bidder. And please, whatever you do, don't put up a $1,000 bid because you might not need to. You have no competition as of right now. So as much as I'd love to get $29.99 for this ring, I'm looking for $100. We don't even have that. Let's try it on the hand so you can see what that's all about. How much? 100. It is $100. That was my fear, Christine. We got $100 going once. Who do you have? Let's just sell it. Show everybody what we do. Who do you have? Oh, did you have two? Okay, $200. We have two bidders. $200. What a night to be with us. And have a phone handy because you might want to call in. 300. We're looking for 3. We got 3. We're looking for 4. You got it. All right. We got 400. 400. 2 bidders. Only 2 bidders. That's not a lot of competition when you start at nothing. Joyce, I'm going to need a box of jewelry, please. Just give me a box of jewelry. Anything from the back. It could be the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll just need some jewelry. Yeah. $500. We have 5. I'm going to make my own request. I'm going to pretend I called in with a request. I'm going to request something that I want to see. So I'm going to bring out some jewelry and I'm going to do the requesting. Yes. That's it. Okay, we need to have a little powwow, a little ruby powwow. Obviously, this is what we're at risk of happening when you start a no reserve auction. And we started at 0. So we're at 500. We haven't made a lot of progress here. We have 1 bidder left and we're at $500. What can I offer them to not take it? That's my question. I can't sell this at $500. It's more gold. Gold's at $2,100 an ounce. You can't do finished jewelry. I've got the band on my hand. It's like having 3 rings in one because you have 1 band on one side and 1 band on the other and all this material in between it. And then you've got a gem quality. So how many people always say to me, I love your 2-carat rubies, but I don't have $10,000 to spend. I love your gem quality rubies, but I don't have $3,000 to spend on a 1-carat. This is where you should not have to sacrifice quality because you get a smaller stone. If you have a budget of $2,000, $3,000, if you have a budget of $1,000, you shouldn't have to sacrifice quality. You don't sacrifice quality on this. I know a lot of people look at that and go, it's a 50-pointer. That is a significant size in Burma. There are not a lot of big rubies out there. Thank you. Bigger ruby coming up. Is that what I requested? 113 ruby, that's what I get? We have a ruby now. It's not going so well. So I don't know if I need a carat ruby at $49.99. But here's what we're going to do. We'll wrap this up. We do have $600. I can't sell this thing at $5 or $6 or $7 or $8 or $900. Can't sell it at $1,000. We got a long way to go. We do have some bidders. We have 700. So I just heard 7. So let's take a look at it. I think a lot of people might just be now coming in and coming to terms with this, thinking maybe that is a really, really, really sweet deal at 700. It is. And we've got a couple of bidders here going back and forth. I'm just going to give it a little polish here, and then we're going to show you one more time. We're at $800 now. Thank you. $800. 800 we have, looking for 900. And then our last call, I think, because down to one bidder. I had the 269 earlier. We had the 369. We have a 2-carat here. We have a 113, none of which are going to be anywhere close to this range. Let's give it 2 minutes, please. Last call, 2-minute clock on this one, and then we'll be moving on. Lots of great pieces, but I don't know what they are yet because you guys need to request them. So is this a request, the carat 13? Is this a request? Okay, I don't want that. I don't need that. We already have a problem with rubies. I'm not going to show any more rubies tonight. But I do have a really cool pink diamond ring that's a lot of fun. $800, 90 seconds, and this is it. Looks like it's going at 8. Sean, you're not on this one? Something else? Okay. This is the 192 in platinum, by the way, if you want to see that one. That's the 192. $800 going once. Just a minute left. We got a couple of people trying to get in here. It looks like they might be thinking about bidding here at the last second. We're looking for $900. That's the next minimum bid. Still no reserve. Can't change that now. Major moment for our ruby lovers. And then we've got a design. Well, this is just, wow. The highest end ring. I'm going to tell you a story about this ring coming up. Pink and white diamond lovers, stick around. Not a pink diamond solitaire either. Something very, very, very special coming your way. I did not think we were going to see this again. Okay, so this is at 8. Final call. Maybe I just need some water. It's been like 4 or 5 hours since I've had some. Maybe I'll just have some water. Maybe that'll help. Okay. Much better. That's it? Nobody else? Once, twice, 3 times? I gotta wait 10 more seconds to make it official. You're out, Victor, nobody on this one? Nada, nothing else. That's it. Well, apparently that's an $800 ring according to our viewers tonight. Congratulations, that's gone. I'm gonna show you something that was never gonna come back to our show. And you know, I got in a lot of trouble a few weeks ago because it was late on a Monday night and I brought out the Panther ring. The Cougar ring was here. And I was never supposed to sell it or show it ever again on the air. And I did. And we sold it. And it's gone forever. This is what desperate times call for. Kind of the kryptonite jewelry piece here. The must-have ultimate designer item. Now, it's got an item number of 1110187. This ring has been here as long as I have. Not today, as long as I've been here as a career. This ring cannot be made now. So wait a minute, we have pink diamonds and white diamonds. Are you seeing though what's happening? Think of it like ovals next to each other, interlocking. If you look at it too long, it almost looks like an optical illusion. Those are pink diamonds that are at the top and bottom that transition as these ovals interlock to white diamonds. And then all through the middle, do you see the big stones right down the middle there to mix it up? Those are also pink diamonds. It's in rose gold and white gold as it is. This is a combination of rose and white gold together. You can see the back is actually the white gold. The inside is the rose gold. And then they do this great rhodium finishing through the middle where the white diamonds are set. It is a complex designer style. We were never bringing it back. It's got 76 points of the pink and 31 points in the white diamonds. So yes, you're getting over a carat in diamonds, but that's not it. And I don't think we talk about this nearly enough, but this is less about the diamond weight and the gold weight, which is important, but significant. And it's more about the labor and the workmanship. That is what prevents us That and the fact that pink diamonds are really, really pricey right now. That is what prevents us from creating this again for you. And it's really important to remember. Now, I've got a value for you straight up. It's designer. Back in the day, this is going back like 7 years ago, we had this ring, and it was a magnificent designer piece, and only one person could get it. The same situation here tonight. It's going to be for one caller. We were never supposed to actually show this on the air again because obviously the fear is that once this one is gone, we're pleasers here. We're people pleasers, and we like to make everybody happy. And we realize that a lot of times when one of a kind comes out, naturally a lot of you are going to respond the next day, the following week, the following days, and request it to come back. This is really something we feared to even put on the air again, knowing that after the one sells, it's going to be requested often to come back. And we don't want to be the ones to be the bearer of bad news and say, I'm sorry, we can't bring it back. It's done. So we're just going to take this quiet Monday night in the latter moments here, and we're going to blow it out. Now, back 7 years ago, you might remember this if you've been watching for a long time. This is a pretty distinctive ring, so it probably makes it and leaves an impression, as it will when you wear it. I would recommend also with the band styling of it, it's a great signature style. I wear a signature piece every day. It's my signet ring. That's a literal signature piece. It's a monogram piece. That's my signature piece. And no matter what, I'm wearing it. That's what I wear. I think some of the most iconic people in the world have a signature piece. And this is that signature piece waiting for one of you tonight because it's still, with all the complexity of how it's made and how it's designed, it's still wearable. It's a band. It's got cutout work and open detail. It's overlapping. Like I said, the more you look at it, the more you appreciate. I know it's not the sexiest thing in the world to talk about workmanship or labor or imagining somebody sitting at a jeweler's bench hunched over, placing those diamonds, handset one by one by one by one, where it takes literally days to create a ring like this. What really is exciting is the flashiness of the diamonds and big carat weights and gold weights and what it looks like on and the inspiration behind it. Those are what we love to talk about, but there is so much labor. That's why we can't make it again. And if we did make it again, by the way, that price from 7 years ago, you remember it well, it was $3,888. That price would be about triple that today because of the way pink diamonds are priced. Because of their, let's just face it, they're not available at any kind of reasonable price tag. So to make jewelry affordable, and we're going to send this out at a blowout discount. We're going to make it easy. We've got this one only. I love these moments of the week where we can just say, you know what, we got to pull out all the stops here. It's the end of the show, and I'm not willing to just phone it in and say, you know what, we're just not going to sell anything for the rest of the night. I want to sell something, and I want to sell something spectacular that for some of you, if you're newer, you have never seen before. Some of you that have been with us a while, you might remember from so many years back being $38.88. It is not that price tonight. I know it's supposed to go up. I know everything's gone up. There is not anything in this world that you can buy today that is less money than it was 7 years ago, except this ring, this fancy pink and white diamond designer ring that is no longer going to be $38.88. Take a look at this, and it's not even that. We're going to turn it into a was price, please, Tony, if you can, because we're going to need to make this very clear. And I want to put it on the hand so you start to envision what this is going to look like. I'm going to make it as affordable as I can, and I've got to make a deal. If we don't, it's going to sit here. I can't risk that it sits here. This is that one in a million moment where we're bringing out a piece that was rightfully never supposed to be on air again. And I'm going to do something crazy. It's not $38.88. Isn't this even cooler now that you see it on the hand? Working with that open work and that negative space, almost like a lacy look, but is it interlocking, designer style? Yeah, it's all of that. Pink going into white, going into those big pink diamonds that run right down the middle. It is stunning, yet it's going to sit low profile on the hand. This is obviously about 2 sizes too big for me. It doesn't matter. It's going to, when you have it in your proper size, which we're going to ensure it is, it's going to sit right close to the hand. There's a slight concave way that it sets in the middle, so it kind of dips down. It's actually got a good gold weight. You feel the presence of it. It's not a tinny, lightweight, nothing there piece, despite the open work that it has. But it's not going to be $38.88. Do we have anybody thinking about it, operators? Tell me honestly. Is anyone considering it? Thinking about it? Will, you've got somebody you're thinking about it maybe? Okay. Jess, thinking about it? Ask them what honestly seems like a good deal. I mean, I know we've seen crazy deals tonight, but what honestly would be like, what would make it work? I'm asking you. Because I need to make sure it goes. I am asking you, what is it going to take to make it yours? $38.88 was the price 7 years ago. What can I do tonight? Nobody's talking to me. I don't know. Okay, so that's not working. Who knows? You might have said a number and I might have said, go, done, sold. But nobody gave me a number, so I'm on my own up here. I'm not going to do 38. And you know what? I'd like to put $1,000 back in your pocket tonight. $1,000. If somebody just gave you $1,000, let's say they gave you $100 brand new crisp bills, you would take it, right? Yeah, Tony, I heard you. That would make it $28.88 if I do that. But this Monday is going to require something else. I'm not going to make it $28.88. I'm not going to just say $1,000 back. I'm going to offer you $2,000 back in your wallet, back on your credit card. I'm going to offer you $2,000. And I'm going to make this ring. And trust me when I tell you there's more workmanship alone. I'm going to make it $1,888 for this designer diamond ring, well over a carat in diamonds, so much gold. And that's $2,000 of savings based on where it was 7 years ago. Or we can do something even better than that because I still don't have anybody saying sold. And I've got 5 people on the phone lines. Now, for those of you that are on the phone lines, let me also tell you, you've got some competition. 5 people currently, 5. There are 5 people right now on the phone lines. Now, for those of you that aren't on the phone lines yet, don't just say, darn it. Come on in because until it's gone, it's not gone. Right? Sounds weird, but it's true. I have 2 people verifying, 5 people on the phone lines, and I'm asking for more people to come on in. It's not $18.88. We're going to do better. I'm going to do better. Don't ever tell anybody this happened. Let's leave this. Ownership is on a plane overseas right now, probably over an ocean where Wi-Fi does not go. Okay? They're sound asleep on a 16-hour flight. We don't need to worry about that. But I'm asking you, just let's keep this on the down low, okay? Some people say the down low, but I'm low, so we're going to keep it on the down low, okay? And we're going low, we already did. But we're going even lower. And I'm not asking $18.88. Come on in. Come on in. Come on. Believe in the value. Believe in the designer piece. Believe in the fact that you can get something that costs us more to make than we're offering you to pay today. And wear it every day. Signature style. Wear it every day. It's not $18.88. It's not $17.99. It is not even going to be $17.77. This is what value is all about. This is why you can't leave a moment of a live show because you never know what I'm going to do. And tonight is requiring a lot of extra. And I mean extra savings. Do we have anybody thinking about it now? At $17.77? How about this? Hold on. I'll go even lower. I'm going to convince you this is the deal of a lifetime if it's the last thing I do. This is the deal of a lifetime. It's not set, and we're not bringing it back. You can't. We can't. We literally cannot bring it back. We can't make it again for you. This is it. This is your last call. It's not $17.77 though, because I'm still waiting to hear sold. Why aren't I hearing sold yet? This seems like I should be hearing sold like a long time ago. Like somebody should see this and go, yeah, I'll try it. And if it's not perfect for you, send it on back. But I will make the price perfect. It's not even $1,699. Okay, now we're talking. But I'll keep going because we got to do what we got to do. Got to make sure it goes. Can't leave it here. Can't stay with us. It's not even $16. I've lost it. I've lost it officially. That ring at $16.99 and still here? Okay, maybe you guys have lost it, right? I mean, right? If that's still here, I mean, right, with all due respect. That's a crazy value. I'll make it even better. I'll go even better. If you'd like it, Tony, after this, I'm going to give it 60 seconds. That's all I can do. I can't even, the airtime's too valuable at this point. We're going backwards on the ring. So at least give me 60 seconds to whine and beg and moan and plead. and that's it. Because I'm taking the price even lower than $16.99, you gotta try it. And you can always send it back. You won't, but you can. But it's not even $16.99. I'll blow it out right now, make it $1,599. That is it. And tell me it's sold, because 60 seconds is all I can even stand to advertise that and put that, let that be on national TV at that price tag. Yes. What, Victor? Don't shake your head at me. What? He's not on the phone, by the way. He's just shaking his head at me. He's just disappointed. What? That's okay. What? You think they should have? You mean you had a caller and they hung up and you don't think they should have? You think they should have bought it? You want to call them back? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Can you believe, Victor, I know you're just starting out in college, and can you believe that I went to a 4-year university and spent all that money and all that time studying to come up here and humiliate myself and beg for people to buy stuff on national TV? Can you believe that? Don't be like me, Victor. Don't be like me. That's probably what my mom's thinking every single day. Wow. Wow. I thought that was a good education. I was proud sending off my daughter to University of Southern California. I was proud of her. I was proud. She was going to go pursue a career in journalism. She was going to go be like the next Barbara Walters. And then she ends up selling stuff on TV. I look at it this way. Listen, I could interview people for a living. We could do some sideline reporting. But is that ever going to bring joy like a $15.99 pink and white diamond ring could bring? I mean, right? I look at it this way. I think I've hopefully brought some joy to people over the years that couldn't be done just by hosting a news magazine show or a newscast, right? There's no joy in the news, right? That's the other thing. There's joy in shopping. There's joy in discounting jewelry. This is joy. And people say, money doesn't buy happiness. I just say they don't know where to shop. They don't know. They don't know where to shop. That's all I can say. That's it. I wholeheartedly disagree. I do agree the most important things in life are free. Okay, love, family, relationships, stuff like that. But then the second most important stuff in life is usually really expensive. And this should be really expensive, and it's just really affordable for what that is. Let me try it on one more time, and then I'm going to move on, because I said I would abide by the 60-second clock, and then Victor started shaking his head at me. And then I got on this tangent. I saw the disappointment of this young, bright-eyed college student, so completely disappointed in me, his elder, that he should look up to as an inspiration, right? And instead, I get the head shake. Okay. What's happening? Really? So instead of selling things that we haven't sold yet, we're just going to show things that are already sold? Okay, well, that's one way to do it. Yeah. This one? I don't know, is it? Oh, gosh, I hope so, because I put a lot of time into it. Yeah, Jess. Oh, my goodness. So she remembers it? Wait a minute. What's her name? Donna said she's excited. So she knows it from all those years ago. Oh, I'm excited too, Donna. But they're asking me to show something that's already sold. So I'm going to show something that's already sold that you cannot buy. But here it is. We did have it about 2 hours ago. And I'm going to show it real quick because we want to see it up close, and I'm not sure why. But here it is. I'll do it. I just do what I'm told most of the time. So here it is. This is the Marquise Morganite. We had it. It's already gone, but it's our 342 with 17 points in pink and 49 points in white diamonds, and we'll show you the sides. Oh, did I even point that? That probably would have sold for more had I pointed out the heart-shaped basket that it has in the under gallery, but it's all done. So you got that. Yeah, that's just a little recap, I guess. And then call us. What's happening? Did the pink and the white diamond band, that lacy stuff? I need to name that. What should we name it, Jess? It looks like, I don't know why this just popped into my head, but it looks like Versailles. Like, I think French, Paris, designer, corset. It gives me that feel. I don't know. I love it. I just love it. Anyway, try it. See, check with your operators. What should we do? I'm going to put up a ruby real quick. It's platinum. Yay. Our first platinum piece, 1120-606. I flashed it and it caught my eye. So I think maybe it did for one of you at home too. So we're going to try it. It's item number 606 and it's a platinum piece. Only platinum piece of the evening here. It also happens to be a carat 92. So another good size oval ruby. Got all the glow. I hope that helped out, Joyce, for whatever that the cause was there on the marquees. Let me know in that lacy style. I'm now going to call that, well, I don't need to name it since it's not coming back, but, you know, I guess. But we'll call it Versailles. Whoever got it can name it whatever they want. But here's the carat 92 oval ruby. Let's come in even closer. 70 points in diamonds. Very classic styling here with the halo and then the paves to the sides. It kind of reminds me a little bit of our signature style. Beautiful ruby, clean, clean, clean. It's got the glow. It's definitely got the glow, but it's a $69.99 ring. We've got one only. It's going to be, remember the 369 is still here, but the 369 is also close to 6,000. This is a lot more doable, opens it up to a little bit more affordability here, that's for sure. And we're going to blow it out right now. Yeah, new blowout price on a platinum piece. When we rarely see platinum, we see a lot of 18K. We see mostly 14K, but another step up with the platinum, which of course stays in the platinum, so it's going to remain a white metal as platinum is. And it's not even 69, half of that, 3,500. We're not asking that. We have about, I just realized we only have 6.5 minutes left. That's not a lot of time. So we better make this snappy. Not even 3,000 or $29.99, $2,500. Uh-oh. This is what it's requiring, though, and now we're in our last few minutes, and we're going to move some jewelry. Don't forget, we have the 2-carat certified yellow diamond still here. We have the 241 yellow diamond still here. But this is the big ruby, 25, 24, 23.99. Nope, nope, and nope. It's not even going to be 2,300. This is almost 2 carats. We're going to make it $2,299. First caller on the Burma in platinum, $22.99 with a great diamond weight, but just classic as can be for that styling there. And that'll be hopefully gone. Now, since we're also in the last few minutes, let me know if there's anything we can recap. Anything we could just show you one more time before we go. If you're considering it, best idea is just to see it one more time. That's the best thing we can do is show it to you again. Then you can make the decision. And I do want to show you if there are no other requests. I'll probably just flash the I think the VS2 is in order. Let's bring out the 2-carat GIA certified VS2 yellow diamond that we have in that spectacular mounting, because this is what happens at the end of the night. A lot of people are probably thinking about this, have been thinking about it since the very first time we showed it in hour number 1, and so it's best to just give it one last look here before we go, and that's our most up-close look at it so far, which is really valuable to see the brilliance and, of course, the clarity. Not that you need to really see the clarity because it's documented to be a VS2 stone from GIA. So that's really special. Now zoom back just a touch so we can see the entirety of the diamond mounting. 2-carat center stone. 50 points in pear shapes. They're 1/4 carats each. 17 points in the yellow diamonds. And then you get a carat 20 in the white diamonds. A grand total of 387 in diamonds. It's sizing for you. We're going to size it for you, but it stays in the yellow and the white gold. That's all 18 carats solid. And we are ready. Now, this is the cert if you didn't see it, because it does say VS2, and that's very important. That's the cert on the center stone alone, which is that almost a round look, because it's got a very, very soft kind of corner to it. So it almost looks, when it's set in this mounting, like a round. There's your 2-carat, there's your VS2. Very, very important there. Cushion modified, brilliant cutting. It's fantastic. And it's also going to be, well, it's down to $89.99 for this gorgeous ring right there. And it's your last call, because guess what? With a lot of people thinking about it, mulling it over tonight, this is the end of the show. So we've got several people talking about it and thinking about it. Only one caller gets to take it home, or better yet, don't even take it home. We send it to you, even better. Don't even worry about carrying such precious cargo home. You just get it to your doorstep, and we send it to you for free. So all of that, and our platinum ruby is verifying as well. $22.99 for that platinum piece with that big carat 92 ruby. Now we've got the 2 carat natural VS2 yellow diamond, $89.99. So major values here for the end of our night. They've been going on all day. So if you have any questions or requests or anything you'd like to see again before we go, and let me remind you, we are off on Tuesdays. We have no show, but the good news is when we do come back on Wednesday, it is with some fanfare. We are continuing with our new gemstone mini series. We're bringing you a brand new gem on Wednesday you've never seen on the air, a brand new gem on Thursday you've never seen on the air. Then Saturday and Sunday, the weekend shows, we also have new stones coming up those days as well. So a reminder, if you need to make yourself a little note or a reminder, please do so you don't miss Wednesday, because I know after Tuesday, some people forget we're here. So make sure and join us. It's also the longest day of the year. It's the first day of summer, big summer solstice show on Wednesday. So we hope that we'll join in the fun and we'll all celebrate a new season beginning together and a new gem. It's not often that I get to celebrate a new season and a new gem on the same day. So we'll have that for you on Wednesday. So be sure and join us at 7 o'clock Pacific time on Wednesday and Thursday and Saturday and Sunday, because those are all the new gems coming up. And I cannot tell you what they are yet, but I am so excited to share them with you, and very, very limited as they are. Of course, we welcomed Rhodonite tonight, but that one and only Rhodonite is spoken for. So 2 minutes left in our show. Let us know if there's anything else we can flash for you, or if you have any questions, our operators are here and we'll be here for a couple minutes after we go off the air too. So if you have any questions for us, the number remains the same. Feel free to give us a call, dial in, we'll help you out, we'll answer your questions, and we can, more importantly, get you those pieces you want to have before somebody else does. And this is one of them, where an $89.99 price tag on a 387 diamond ring with a VS2 certified stone, that's the kind of thing you don't see every day. Even here, when we have the highest standards of value out anywhere, you don't see values like that. So this is a moment to take advantage of it, and it may be gone. We'll see who's got it. Yes? The bangle? Sure. Diamond bangle really quickly here. This is that 3 carat 86 diamond bangle. Gotta hurry. We have a minute left. Here it is on the wrist. And the greatest thing about that is that you've got all of those princess cuts invisibly set. So it's really beautiful. It's an average size, so it'll fit anywhere between a 6.5 and 7.5 inch wrist. And that is going to be 3 carats 86 in diamonds. We can get you a price here after we go off the air if you have any questions on that one. But 386, actually, I'll just tell you, 37.77 if you'd like that one. Easy on and off because it's hinged on the side, so it opens right up. It's got that hinge. It locks closed just like so. You've got 2 figure-8 safeties, and those are all princess cuts, almost 4 carats worth of princess cuts in that diamond bangle. And our last call in this diamond ring, give us a call. We're verifying right now. Last thing you want to do is call in an hour or call tomorrow or call next week and find out it's already sold to somebody else. So don't let that happen. Make sure you get it right here and now. We've got our last call. Again, we'll be here for a few minutes for any questions you have, anything at all you need help with. We'll be able to be here, answer those questions, but you got to dial that number. It is now or never time on the phone lines. And thanks again for being with us on this Monday. Join us on Wednesday, the continuation of our new Gem mini series. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your night. Enjoy your Tuesday. We'll see you back here on Wednesday night.